true.
Okay.
It shouldn't, but that's what I usually see is a couple minutes before. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Step into the Portal. Oh my gosh, there's nobody watching.
It's okay.
Oh, well.
Oh, we're early. That's why, because we started at 8:30. I forgot.
Hey.
We came on early, so people were like, forget
No.
that. Rocket is all washed out back there. I got to go flip the switch for Rocket. There we go.
Oh, there you go. He's got some light.
All right. Nice.
The
Howdy,
notifications
everybody.
are out.
Welcome. We talked about the campaign, and it was like, no, we're not going to do the campaign. And then the other day, these guys were like, let's do the campaign. So
These guys.
we're doing the campaign. We're early because we're going to deck build a little because we really want to try to use these cards. And I mean, I don't want to say these are strictly multiplayer cards, but when they say anybody can trigger them, that makes them inherently better with more people, right?
Yeah, baby.
So that is the idea. I hope that this is all working. Is it telling me here that I'm live? I assume it's just people.
Yeah, you're
Yeah,
live.
yeah.
I also didn't post it anywhere. Player cards, but when they say yeah, all right, well, you can hear me. All right,
You're so loud. Jeez.
so loud.
You didn't post it. So
Yeah, you
I
shared
guess
it. I saw it shared on somewhere.
I just
saw-
shared it. Like, didn't I? Or did I share it twice? Then I'm probably in trouble for double posting.
Yeah. You're just a click hound.
Gotcha. I just
What?
went and shared it now because I don't ever make a post saying join us later tonight. Did I do that?
I remember I saw something.
I
like
didn't.
Oops.
I didn't see one.
All right.
that. Or maybe it was just on your channel.
I just did it. Oh, well, there's also that.
There you go.
All right. Well, I guess we're gonna chat. We have one person with us, which might be Brian.
Or
I
yeah,
joined the
or
chat,
yourself. Or maybe it is yourself.
There you go. Well, it's not me.
I
I'm not
joined the
on there
chat.
anymore. So nice. So people will slowly roll in. So I'm gonna try Phoenix. One of the things we can do in this campaign is we can change everything. I think you can even change your roll card. So I think there's nothing that's static.
No.
You can't.
No. Well, once you choose a role, you choose a role.
Sorry, you can't. Sorry, I shouldn't have said roll card. You can change your cards you get from your roll.
Oh, correct. But I think you can
Right.
You can add more. So I was under.
So, like, if I put in psychic manipulation this game, I could swap it out and take a card from leadership instead, right?
Yes.
All
and
that
but
stuff.
the-
You don't commit
so-
to two cards at the start. I didn't mean the actual roll cards.
Oh,
that you
okay,
get.
no,
Okay,
Those,
so like you're
those are
playing
static.
protector
The
or
bonus
whatever,
two cards you
defender?
get, right?
So
Yeah.
I was under the impression those two are bonus cards, so they don't count towards your deck size. So
They don't.
So you still need your 40 card deck, and then those are bonus. Because I remember, like, I'm doing the solo campaign with Colossus, and my deck now has like 46 cards because I keep adding the two.
Right,
every
right.
turn.
Okay.
Oh, I don't think you keep adding. I think at the start you can pick two.
Oh,
You
that's
can't
it.
add two more,
Yeah,
add two
no,
more,
no.
add two. But I think you can change them. So you could use two cards for Sabertooth and then take those out and put two different cards in for the next fight.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Yes. Don't cheat the game.
Because it says you can roll build before you start the thing, and then roll building is described in the.
Well, then those videos are garbage.
Yep.
Sorry. Yeah, it is a little confusing. I even thought it had to be specifically one upgrade, specifically one event, and specifically one from each aspect.
It's not.
But it is just
No.
two cards from any of the aspects, including both
That's
of them,
right.
which makes sense because, like, if you're leadership, but then you go peacekeeper, that's one of the two, so it doesn't really help you to get a card from leadership, but it gives you a bonus card. So it, yeah, it's a little confusing to read through, and I don't know
So
where those cards
the-
are.
The thing is like you can change aspects during the game, right? So right now I'm currently going to play this first round as leadership, but I could potentially be, let's say, justice for the next round. But because I picked commander, I have aggression and leadership as my two things that I have access to, and I can
Correct.
change the two cards that I play. Those two additional cards.
only
It's
so
essentially
only
what
two.
you
You get two
two
cards and you go
additional
to
cards.
42. Yeah.
One of them is an upgrade. One of them is an event. Those are the two
No,
cards you
I
get.
don't think that's true. I think you can take two anything because it says and or.
Yeah,
yes,
but
I think
no.
we're all
Each-
reading the things
Each
differently.
year is it?
I
Each
tried to read
player-
it closely.
Yeah, each player may choose up to one copy of an event and 1 copy of an upgrade.
Okay, got it. Yeah, that's
So
pretty
it's
clear.
1 event and 1 upgrade.
Just like, and it's the reason why it says or is because you don't need to add
Right.
that upgrade.
You can take an
or that
event or an upgrade, but you don't have to take both.
That's
But if
right.
you take 2, one has to be an event,
One has to be an upgrade. Correct. Absolutely. That is what it is.
Got it.
So you always have access to 2 cards in your role. So if I'm commander, aggression, leadership, I can choose within that 2 cards.
Okay.
I really should know this because I've done it so many times, but I was the same
English
as you,
is
Steve.
hard, guys. You should
I
know
I
this.
just
hard.
read it wrong.
Especially when it's not my first language, right?
Você fala português? Tudo bem?
So then I
Yeah,
wonder,
yeah.
do I put a clarity of purpose in for one of the 2? Well, it's terrible on Colossus.
Is it now? I don't know. I'm going to put an energy barrier and then it doesn't matter anymore, right?
Because now you can supersede tough. Is that correct?
I can supersede retaliate. Yeah, like so energy
Gotcha.
barrier. And that rule, I'm making a video about this because it's just so
Yeah.
confusing.
What?
It's super confusing.
Clarity
All
of
right.
purpose.
I could
An
put
energy
that in
barrier?
and give it to you. I don't really need a clarity of purpose because I already have my own tokens. Like,
Yeah,
not
you're
that
good.
more resources aren't good, but health is kind of a premium for me.
All right. So okay. So let's see. So we have Utopia. All right. I'm not taking Utopia. I'll get the X Jet because I could probably pay for it all the time for free. Because I'll
These
be
are
running.
the 2 that I'm
Take
taking.
Cerebro and the mansion then.
Yeah, because I'm
Okay.
running 3 meditation. So any 3 costs, I'll take.
Got it.
I'm running
So-
a lot of grays.
I didn't build any kind of defend deck. I wasn't sure. I mean, I could have got her to 3 and then I could have done something, but I felt like Colossus is just going to take his own hits. So I didn't build anything to protect other people.
Makes sense.
Cool. All right.
But
we need to
can-
figure out what allies I can take. Sorry. I'll take Wolverine for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Colossus is out now that Steve is back to playing Colossus.
Sorry.
That's fine. Professor X, I think, is an easy add. Goes well with Utopia.
Beast.
Polaris? Sure. Beast, yeah, definitely Beast.
Definitely Beast.
Polaris, maybe. Angel.
Yeah, she can give me toughs, which is awesome.
What I want is to have a couple people that I want to keep down. That's the thing. So who Dust could be a pretty good one to keep down because of the kind of Thor ability that he has or she
Yeah,
has.
she's- So if you give her one of the upgrades there, the attack upgrade with the extra 2 health, and then she deals 2 damage to every minion, that can be solid.
So here's
Uh,
my thing is I have Cerebro, so I need a reasonable number of allies. Otherwise, it's
So
irrelevant,
why don't-
right?
all right.
So I have
then-
Storm, Rockslide, Nightcrawler, Professor X, Polaris. I also
I'll-
took Daredevil because he thwarts for 2, but if I don't need somebody to thwart for 2,
You don't.
but I figured all the threat we could go. I mean, I've just been watching everybody lose the campaign to threat.
Really?
So, yeah,
Sabertooth is the one I
specifically
didn't-
Sabertooth. Yeah.
is the one I had the least trouble with threat.
So
Gotcha.
what'd you
And
say
he's
your
definitely
allies
the one
were
most
again there,
people have
Brandt?
trouble with. Storm, Rockslide, Nightcrawler, Professor X, Polaris, Daredevil. I'm happy to put Angel in, so I could pull somebody to put Angel in.
Okay,
It's fine.
I'm
Honestly,
removing. Nope.
because I'm going to
Good.
pull Cyclops and I'm going to pull Rockslide and I'm going to pull Angel solely to use as a resource. I'm not going to play those characters.
All right. I just want to know which ones to take out. And Steve, what allies are you using?
I was probably just going to use Professor X. And
Just
Shadow
Professor
Cat.
X? Well, I mean, Professor X is everyone can use Professor X.
So Professor X and Shadow Cat, those are my 2 go-to.
Wait. Are you not doing game times and mission trainings then? Did that change?
No,
I am
gonna
doing
put those- We
for
are going
sure.
to put those in.
Okay, but I'm confused. So you're not using Marvel Girl and Blindfold?
Yeah, So my other ally.
Oh,
sorry,
you're saying non-justice. Is that what it is?
non-justice, correct?
Okay, you got me worried. I was like, those characters are so good. Please use them.
No. Of course. Come on, Brock. Come on.
Okay.
Cost.
All right.
All right.
So what
if
I don't
just
know with
go with this,
Phoenix
then?
is whether I need an endurance because she has that shield.
I don't think you really need it.
Yeah.
All right.
She's very little health. And then I don't think I need a night nurse. I think it's only Blob that stuns.
Correct.
Even psychic
Let's grab me a
misdirection,
depth
if we don't
focus.
have any of those minions out, it doesn't do anything. And presuming we're going to kill them, I don't think I need this card until we get to Sentinels.
Yeah, probably not. Yeah.
And then do I need jump flips for more threat removal? But it sounds like you're saying threat removal is not going to be an issue.
Okay.
It shouldn't be,
Wolverine.
especially between the game times and mission trainings. I think we
Okay.
should be pretty solid.
And you think
All
I should
right.
pull Daredevil?
Oh yeah, yeah. We're X-Men. Daredevil's not an X-Man.
Okay. So, I
Okay.
mean, I can take
These
Polaris
are
or
in.
leave her, but she gives me one more.
No,
to
that's
nab,
fine.
and if-
I think this
If
is what I'll
nobody
do
takes
then.
Angel, I'll put Angel in my deck solely to be a resource for Cerebro.
This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to go Beast, Wolverine, Dust, Professor X, and Magic. All right. So with Utopia, I can have up to 4 allies. And if I put a Triskelion, I can have up to 5 allies, correct?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
so then I could get Beast, Wolverine, Dust, and Magic down, keep them down, and then just cycle Professor X.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Magic's not bad. Magic can't remove Mystique, but everybody else can go from Magic.
That's pretty good.
Which is fine. I mean, it's
Yeah,
going to be
it's
a one-time
very
thing.
expensive. Yeah.
okay,
It's awesome
well,
when you remove a huge Sentinel with upgrades on them. That's where. Hey, Garrett.
Who could I use other than Magic then? I mean, you said
Right.
you're
Well,
gonna
then you're
use
talking
Angel,
about going
right?
outside of X-Men. So no, you can take Angel.
No. I'm not using Angel. I'm not using Blindfold. Rock Slide, you said you're using Nightcrawler, you said you're using, and Polaris, right?
Mm-hmm.
So the only other 2 that I have access to other than using Magic is Angel and Blindfold. If I want to have someone that I keep down. Now, Blindfold
Yeah.
is a good thwarter instead of necessarily an attacker, which could be
I think
good.
Steve has Blindfold in his deck.
I do, but
Okay.
if I have her and you have her, I don't think it's really matter. She's got 2 hit points. She's
The whole idea is that I'm keeping them down. So do you need Angel then? Or should I just keep Magic and whatever? Her response is her response, whatever.
do you want to keep Blindfold and because I'm going to be playing more of a supportive deck. Like I'm going to have the Beat Cops. I'm going to have the Overwatches, Skilled Investigator for you
Okay.
guys.
Fine. I'll play Blindfold instead of Magic, and I'll cycle 2 allies and I'll keep 3. That way I just keep Utopia and don't
And
have to play Triskelion.
I have Storm because I have Soul Sisters. That's why I took Storm.
Hey, sister,
Okay.
soul sister.
So I am going to put 3 danger room trainings in there.
Cool. Yeah, that makes sense. I got the 3
So-
game times.
I got 3 game times too. So I got the 3 danger rooms, 3 game times. So 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I'll have the depth focus. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. All right.
So am I keeping Blindfold or you want her?
No, I got her. I got her in the deck.
Okay, so I'm gonna kick her out. You're out. She's out.
I could just go upgrade all of these guys, like danger room training inspired on Beast, Wolverine, and Dust.
Oh, that'd be cool.
And then just have game times for them. And they're all buffed up +2/+2.
I mean, I thought that was our overall goal as a team, was to get all these sites out was our main goal as a team, and get allies on the table with trainings on them. I assumed that was our game plan.
That
Yeah,
is the game
absolutely. So I have the
Okay.
3 danger room trainings, and I can only have 1 attack training because of me being a commander with aggression. But I will
Right.
also put 3 inspireds for extra buffs.
Yeah.
Seems
And
good.
if I have some extra spots, what I'll do is I'll put a few guns.
So I have a med team. Does it make sense for you guys to put a first aid in your deck? Or do you think we've got so much?
22, 23.
Like it might be
24.
overkill. We're giving some of these people 5 health. Like by the time we use them 5 times, right?
I
Yeah,
was
they
just
might-
thinking about reinforced suits.
Yeah.
I don't think we need to go that far. I think
I feel like if we haven't been able to use them 5 times effectively, like we're just running to the end, right?
All right. Okay, then maybe then I throw in
Because at
some
that point,
events.
we should be able to recycle some people or something, right?
Yeah.
Maybe I go with the kind of like the teamwork route then. I can go maybe lead from the front and choose a player and buff them up for the round and all their allies.
Yeah, you're gonna be the ally guy. So yeah, that makes sense.
That's right. I can go with like at
Works.
least 2 lead from the fronts.
Sounds good. I'm gonna I don't
Maybe a
have my
mass
roll
attack.
card, so I'm gonna go get those, and I'm gonna use the potty.
The potty.
Are
Is
you
it-
guys all set? It looks like I'm good
just
here. I mean, I have a
about.
repurpose and
1,
an
2,
energy
3,
barrier
4,
because I
5,
figure she
6,
can either
7,
ready and
8,
thwart for 5 or ready and attack for 5, which seems perfect, right?
20.
Yeah.
I'm at 20 cards. So let me just take a look at some supports here. 20, 23 cards. So what supports can I get in here? Ooh, team training. There you go.
Everyone gets +1 health.
Everyone, each ally you control gets +1 health. I'll just do 1 for me and 1 for Brandt because you have less on the ally front, right? Or do you have 4?
It's fine. My allies probably won't stay that long anyway.
You're a use and abuse.
Well, they're gonna be for you guys. I'm just trying to find my 3rd beat cop and I can't seem to find him. Ugh.
All right. So 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 17, 18, 19, 20. All right. Well, I have 25. And I'm not really running any power ofs, anything. Everything other than my allies are 2 or less.
I got 27. So maybe the meditations are too much. I'm trying to see like, ooh, are the meditations any good? I think I'm just gonna pitch those meditations, keep the 2 powers of, and not have to exhaust.
What do you think, man? 2 lead from the fronts. Those are my only 2 cost. These are my 2 cost cards right here. I have 5 2 cost cards other than the allies, but power of would only help me with beast. So I don't think I really
Yeah.
need to worry about power of.
No, I think you're good on that front. I think it sounds pretty legit.
All right, 2 team trainings, supports are done. 3, 6.
I'm just
7,
trying to find my
8,
beat
9, 10, 11.
cops.
25. All right. No events, no upgrades. Leave your bows. No blades, no bows.
You're
Yo, I didn't
Cyclops, right? So maybe I'll give both of you guys some heroic intuitions.
Yeah, I'm Cyclops. I'm Cyclops, baby.
I'm psyched. Get it?
All right. Let's put these over here. Put these over here. All right.
So you think you're good?
Yeah, I think I'm good.
I think we're gonna pulverize this clown.
I think
I hope
I got my deck. Just putting some cards away.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna do the same thing. What time is it? 8:35. All right.
I'm here.
I'm still missing a beat cop, which is really annoying. I was like, where is this?
Yeah, I was
guy?
gonna say, in order to use meditation with him, I saw you. I heard you talking. I had to put a lot of 3 and 4 cost cards in because he doesn't have any in his kit.
Yeah, I was just thinking about that too. I was like,
He only has Shadowcat.
Yeah, and I was kind of looking in because in my solo build, obviously I'm putting sonic guns, I'm putting more allies, I'm putting more stuff. So they made sense. Like I wasn't playing game times, I wasn't playing this. So again, this is one of the beauties of building for a team as a team game. It's way different.
Were you using Sonic
Here it
Gun
is.
often in the campaign with all the stun and confuse?
I was actually using my
For Stalwart?
No, but I changed my deck when I came to Master Mold.
Oh, you were still using it against the steady ones?
Yeah, I still had one. Yeah, and it still worked.
Okay.
Hey,
Gotcha.
here's my deck. I'm gonna.
I never know
put it
when they're
together.
steady if you should just give up on it or still go for it. You know what I mean?
Just go for it. I found my last one. All right, I think so. I have 2 heroic intuitions for you guys, so you get thwart for 4 on your basic powers, and then I got the 2 mission trainings plus thwart. So I think our allies are going to be really strong.
Yeah, hopefully we can get it all set up. That's the thing, right? The time to do it.
And I got 2 lay down the laws, so 2, 4. I got 2 overwatches. I think overwatches make a lot of sense, right? One thing I've noticed in this game is there's so many side schemes.
Right.
It is it is crazy the amount of side schemes there are.
The other thing that's interesting against him is we could all stay down turn 1. It doesn't matter.
6. Yeah, I got 26
putting
cards.
together my deck and shuffling.
Okay, did you put your 2 roll cards in?
I rolled 2 roll cards are right here. I got attack training and team strike.
I'm gonna go brawler, which is aggression and protection.
Okay.
And then I have to find the brawler cards.
Commander. I'm a commander, baby.
And I just need to find, there's a couple more somewhere. There they are. So there's 5 of them. War Cry, Ferocious Attack, Swagger. All right, so I'm gonna go this.
You're gonna need some cards near you too, like the shapeshifter cards.
Oh yeah.
So you can shuffle them in your own decks.
Yeah, I got
cool. Yeah.
I got Mystique. So my first one is going to be the War Cry for an attack or defense event. I don't even have it. Oh, I do have an attack event. So I'm going to add a Dauntless, and then I have to add an event. I don't know what event do I want.
I don't think you can do Dauntless.
What are you doing?
It is an upgrade?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
If it's an upgrade,
makes sense. I was thinking it'd be a support, but it's definitely not.
No. And I was going to add combat training, but since I need an aggression event, there's not a lot of movements here, right?
You don't have to use an aggression event. You can use a defense event.
Correct. They don't have to be from different aspects. They could be from the same aspect.
Yeah. I'm using 2 cards from the same aspect. I'm using my upgrade, attack training, and my team strike for my event.
Yeah, I'm trying to see. And
hey, Black Dog.
Hey,
what's up, dog?
We started a little early. Looks like it's a little light tonight. I don't know. There's no important baseball tonight, so I don't know what that's all about.
Was that a jab, Brent? Was that a jab?
No,
I feel like it was.
No.
Dude, man. Okay, don't. Oh, it hurt so much. It hurts so much.
Well, it was weird because the Yankees played Tuesday and then they skipped Wednesday, knowing that today is a complete washout. It is absolutely pouring rain in New England and New York right now.
Yeah.
And so they had to cancel the game tonight, which is weird. Like, it was just the way they did the schedule, so they couldn't really go back. But they really should have just played last night. Now they have to wait till tomorrow to play and then play 4 days in a row.
Yep, I guess so.
Which is it's just a weird
choice. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna bring a Dauntless. I can, right? I don't have to bring 2, so I think I'm just gonna add a Dauntless to my deck.
You do not have to bring 2.
Because I was thinking about Mutant Keepers. And I think that's always a fun one. But it's only allies I control, right?
Yeah, I heard like Kennedy Hawk talking about using that as Shadowcat so that you can go through Crisis. But
Yeah,
I don't. Those cards confuse me a little bit. Is it the division that helps? Being able to divide it however you want?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because if you're bypassing Crisis with Shadowcat being phased, it
Right.
makes
So
a lot
what
of
would you do
sense.
with Colossus? You're just saying this scheme has 2 on it. Like it feels like that would go well with even the odds, right?
Yes. So you're like, okay, so then there's
Comboing
like
cards like that.
correct.
It's just hard to combo events because it feels like you need 3 of each of them.
Correct. I'll just play without it.
Sorry, I'm not downing your card. Those cards are hard for me to wrap my head around. Like Brian took Team Strike, and I don't know what the goal is with cards like that, other than your allies don't take damage, which is a huge,
but
could be huge.
But look at Brian's leadership deck. He's going to have allies galore.
Right. So he keeps them all alive.
And
I feel like he's going to have allies with 2 and 3 damage and 10 health. And when we get to the end of the game where it was like overkill on health, you know what I mean? Maybe it doesn't matter, but
it's not that
it's a
much
possibility.
health.
Sorry. I'm not dissing your deck in any way.
Not at all. So I'm only giving allies +2 health.
Gotcha. Oh, right.
That's all I'm
yours
doing.
only gives them +1. See, I have protective that gives them +3.
Yeah. I'm doing team training, which is going to give everyone +1 for the team, me and you. I got 2 of them in there. I've got the whatchamacallits, the danger room training, so that's +1 hit point.
+1 health. And then you have Inspired, which is just stats.
The Inspired is just stats, and then just the 1 attack training for +2 hit points, but that is specifically for Wolverine.
Yeah. Or he could just be a better beat cop if you get him the danger room training.
That's right. He's just a beat cop.
All right. So I guess I'll go first. I'll protect the senator.
Danger. Wait a second. What? Danger room training. He's a better beat cop.
Yeah.
Give me 1 second. I'm helping someone with math.
But math is for blockers.
Guys, how was your Thanksgiving, Steve?
I didn't have it yet. I'm going to have it tomorrow. I'm off tomorrow, so
Oh.
we're going to Pumpkin Palooza, someplace in Ontario, where they have like a maze all with jack-o'-lanterns all lit up. So we're going to be going there in the evening. So it should be nice. It was raining pretty much all afternoon, so it's going to be muddy. So muddy with whiny kids. They're like, "I'm cold, Daddy, I'm cold." And we're going to try to see how that works out. And then Saturday is birthday party day for me.
Nice.
Well, it's on Monday, but I'm having all my buddies over. We're playing Xenoshift Onslaught, Shards of Infinity.
Congrats.
Oh, yeah. We're 40.
Oh, 40 what? 44?
78, 22. Yeah, 44. Yeah.
44.
I got to play a bunch of games this weekend, actually. I got to teach, what was it? I got to teach Ticket to Ride. I got to teach Clank. I got to teach Cascadia. I think there was another one in there. Can't remember right now. Yeah. It was fun.
Are we good to go, Brandt?
We're good. Let's do it.
All right.
So to start off here, so we're not going to do those extra additional put damage on him and put cards under. We'll go with the normal here.
What? Are we playing normal or standard? Are we playing 2 games or just
We're
one?
playing expert, but then there's the additional level of difficulty, which is put damage on Robert Kelly to start.
It's only 2, right?
Yeah.
Right, but then the next one we have to start with a card. We have to start with 2 cards underneath as well.
We're picking one of these right now, right?
You want to do the hardest mode possible?
Do it.
Wow,
Okay.
Steve.
So then we can't.
Table.
So we can't stay down turn 1, which was my original
Why not?
thought. Well, he might take too much damage, right?
No, he's only taking 2.
Okay.
How much more can he? He can't take more than 2.
Okay.
Because
right, but
we
we're not
pick
going to
these
rescue him
things,
next
right?
turn when we flip up, unless you're getting rid of 15 threat turn 2.
we'll see.
Okay, got it.
We'll see.
That's
Brandt-
15 beat cops. What's up?
We pick one of these right now, right?
You don't pick, you flip.
Random.
Random.
Shuffle and flip.
Random.
Yep.
But you take one randomly right now, right?
One randomly right now.
All right. So Steel Fist, Game Time, Skilled Investigator, Dauntless,
Shock and awe.
Super Muscles. Oh man, super good. I got some Titanium Muscles, a Dauntless, Steel Investigator. I'm gonna pitch 2 cards and see if I can get Organic Steel. All right, and then I'm gonna go get another copy. So I got 0 thwart this turn.
Nice. But
Cool.
turn 2, you're gonna have 15.
I'm gonna start right now.
The way
But I
I
do-
played him in Justice, which is the correct way, is that I put a suit on him and I gave him limitless stamina and I just went to town.
Oh yeah, the symbiotic suit.
Yep. And then he was sorting for 4 and I paid 1 to ready, you know.
I'm going to keep my hand and I'm going to go do my search for a tactic upgrade.
All right, cool. Well, I guess for me, does anybody gonna have an ally with a training on him, or am I just spending game time?
I have a training, I don't have an ally.
I have an ally and it's Wolverine.
So I don't think we want to.
1, 2, 3. Give me a second. I just need to figure out which.
We probably don't want protective training on him.
Nah.
I mean, it gives him 7 health.
But the
Sure,
thing
I'll
is,
just put
Sabertooth's going to activate. Right now, the first turn is just let's see how much threat we can remove.
Okay.
Oh, but you have a nice one. The +3 and confuse, I guess.
Yes.
I'll let Brian figure out what he wants to do.
Yeah. So give me a second here. So if I use this.
Oh, we have a few people with us now. Chat is not
and
chatty, which is
this
fine. We started weirdly
for
with deck
this.
building. We
Yeah,
really wanted
we
to
did.
coordinate all these and we jumped on early. But hello to everybody. Thanks for starting our expert Mutant Genesis campaign. I've watched people beat Sabertooth. I've
Choose
watched
a
people get
tactic
beat by
card.
Sabertooth a lot.
3. Gets -1 attack.
I did a Captain Marvel rocket run and they struggled on this one. And then when I got past it, it was a lot easier and Magneto crushed me.
So I could potentially be pitching my inspired
Bombay.
and my depth focus. So I could play Wolverine and then use and then do a tactical brilliance.
I like it.
Okay, but you're gonna have enough resources?
Absolutely. Because I used my constant training to go get an upgrade. I got 7 cards in hand, right? So I have a double to play Wolverine, and then I'll use the extra 2 to play tactical brilliance.
But no, man, I wish I could give you a card because Def Focus in your deck's pretty good, I believe, right?
I know, but it'll come back around.
Okay. All right. So since I got Mr. Kelly and oh no, nobody's got Kelly yet. All right. So I'm
Actually,
gonna
it's weird. You have 3 superpowers, 2 ricochets, and the full blast.
I have the 2 ricochets and the full blast, exactly. So the depth focus is it'll be okay later. It'll come back.
I don't think it's super imminent.
All right.
That's right.
Titanium muscles. I will flip up as Colossus. I'll get a tough status card. I will I'm sorry. I'm going to spend game time in Titanium Muscles to play Organic Steel, to put 2 more tough status cards on myself. I am going to use Organic Steel to play a Dauntless. And then I think Cyclops wants the extra Skilled Investigator. So Cyclops or Jean Grey, whichever. I think Cyclops. And then I'll give the other one to the other one. And then I'll remove 1 threat like a boss.
Woo! Are we getting rid of the senator first or the frightened police first?
No, the senator first.
Okay.
How much does it have?
14.
14, eh?
I mean, it was at 15 till Steve did work.
I did
Yep.
my job.
Cool. Over to me.
Yep.
Yep.
Okay, I'll pay 4 for get down that Wolverine as early as possible.
Yeah.
I'll flip up. I will pay 2 to play Tactical Brilliance,
Drops 3.
which will bring the practiced defense back to my hand and remove 3 threat. Yeah, that's right. And I will put the practice defense on Sabertooth for the round.
Okay.
And then I guess myself and Wolverine can thwart for 3. That's what we need right now.
Have Wolverine pop the tough because I'll heal him.
Okay, Wolverine pops the tough.
Oh, don't need. I have retaliate. The tough is going off as soon as he attacks me.
Then my X mansion is going to go to waste.
Why?
Then I will get rid of the tough. I mean, what is the X? Does the X mansion really go to waste?
It just
You can heal.
no. It just heals Wolverine, and then he'll be healed.
Well, it doesn't
All
matter.
right. So you and Wolverine get rid of 3.
I mean, it's 1 threat versus 3 damage. Wolverine is an attacker. Just
the thing is, he's gonna heal it all back
because he's just going to heal it all back. No, Steve's right.
All right.
I was just being whiny.
Okay. Cool
All right.
beans.
So I think I'll stay down then, unless you want me to get up and get rid of 6 threat and confuse.
I saw it. Sorry, guys. My wife just came. 2 seconds.
You're fine.
Yeah. Just mute yourself.
So I can play Polaris, and then she can put a tough status on an X-Men character. So I think I put it on you, Cyclops.
Awesome. Thanks.
Yep. And then I can flip up and remove 6 threat. But
If you're flipping up, wait, you already have tough? Oh, wait, no, I have tough. If you're flipping up,
the
to
benefit
remove
of flipping
threat,
up is you gave him the -1 attack, right?
That's exactly why I did it. I didn't know I was going to get tough.
So, right, and you could put it on Wolverine instead.
It's tough?
Yeah, it's any X-Men character.
Hey, put it on me
Colossus.
so I can titanium muscles. I'm just kidding.
You already have 2, right?
I only have 1.
What are the 2 over there? Why are there
Organic
2 on
field.
Yeah.
Oh, that's removed.
He's using 2
you're using
toughs
tough
instead of
status
2
card.
counters.
Oh, well, then I will put it on you. That's fine. It's better on Colossus than Cyclops.
Okay.
Woohoo!
I thought the 2 stuffs was your hero card. So I
Nope.
can flip up because he's -1 attack, but then we wouldn't be able to alternate. If I stay down, we can alternate, right?
Correct.
So what is smarter?
Stay down.
Okay.
Sure, stay down.
I will stay down. Polaris will remove 1 because I'm not allowed to get rid of his stuff.
Correct. Let Colossus, dude. I got Dauntless turn 1 with full health. I'm like, come on, dude. You gotta let me have this.
All right.
Oh, I have a lay down the law and a mission training and a made
I'm
of
also
rage.
sad that psychic misdirection you have to be in hero form because the other one you don't. So I don't know. I think it would have been a cool thing to let her do it from non-hero form, like from a distance.
But it wouldn't make sense
Why?
because the villain's not attacking you.
Got it. But you would for other people, but then it wouldn't be as good of a solo card, right?
Correct.
Well, it could be, and then it would just be better in multiplayer.
There you go. And that's a fair point.
All right. We are adding 3 threat,
Doesn't matter.
and he's attacking Colossus.
I'm just taking it like a big boy.
All right. 2 + 2 is 4.
He retaliates. I
You're
will
just gonna
lose
have
the
to
tough.
control your own tough status card.
Loot a tough and pray to tough.
Sorry, it's 3.
Doesn't matter.
And then you retaliate.
Yep.
All right, he's attacking Colossus. Darn it, I did it again.
Cyclops.
Cyclops for 1.
I will.
Are you factoring in the practice defense, right?
Yeah, 2 - 1 is 1.
Okay.
I can defend for you.
Sorry,
Oh.
Senator should take another
No.
or 2.
Why is the senator taking anything?
At the start
Senator
of the
only
round, he takes
Oh,
2
he's 2.
damage.
Yeah, he
Oh,
should
yeah.
be at 4.
I know what I'm doing.
Okay. I'll defend for Cyclops.
Cool.
Okay. It is 2 total. So nothing happens.
I don't even lose nothing. Retaliate.
40. Oh shoot, I messed up. He heals 1, then he attacks you for 2, then he takes retaliate, then he heals 2. He's back to 45. I got to remember that even if he's full.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, then he's scheming against me for 2 plus 0 is 2, and then he heals 0.
Beautiful.
Card. Yeah, this should be easier with the Senator because whoever gets the Senator can just flip down. Mystique is a pain, especially if she just keeps coming back. Caught off guard on Cyclops. You can just get rid of this defense.
Yep.
It's a card you control, right?
Yep.
It's brutal. Or really good. Homesick on Cyclops.
So I have to flip down. When
You don't have to.
Yeah. What
You
happens?
may
You
flip
mean
it.
you mean Colossus, right? Because
Yeah. Colossus
Darn
flips
it.
down, and I think I discard. What does it do again?
Discard all tough status cards. Do you have 0?
I have 2.
Okay, so you have to discard all of your tough status cards, or you
Okay.
have to exhaust, but you're already
then-
exhausted.
Yeah. So it's just going back in the deck, and then
You
organic.
don't have Iron Will, right?
No.
Okay.
No, because that would have made me draw 2 cards before I flipped
Yeah.
it.
Right, that's what I was saying. And then you're shuffling a
No,
card
it
back
wouldn't.
in.
I don't think it would. Would it?
Yeah, anytime you discard a tough status card.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, that's what it says.
But it's
Iron Will is anytime you discard a tough status card, and that says discard your tough status card.
Yeah, but doesn't it allow me to go to alter ego first? Because if I go to
Right,
alter,
so you'd have to not go to alter ego.
correct.
Got it. I didn't realize that was the argument.
Yeah, sorry.
No, not like argument.
It
All
is a super
It
big
is
argument.
Cyclopsis.
Cyclopsis. So we obviously still need to remove threat.
I got to lay down the law coming plus a mission training on somebody.
Okay. If we're gonna remove a side scheme, then I think what I would be doing is staying up. And I could use 2 to play down a team training on myself, get that out. And then I could use 1 to put exploit weakness on him. And if you guys help remove side scheme, I will draw a card. That way I can use my optic blast.
Okay. I don't think damage is really relevant right now.
But yes, I get that, but that's what I have.
Yeah.
Yeah. No. Yeah, it's fine. He'll probably heal back the damage you do, but it,
Because
It's what you got.
Wolverine heals for 1.
Yeah.
And if that's the case, then I attack for 2 because exploit weakness. Wolverine
Oh.
attacks for 4.
well, what you want to do is get all that on Mystique.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Sorry.
Oh, okay. How much health does she have in total? Right, 9.
9.
So should I put exploit weakness on her?
Makes sense.
Brombe, we are one and the same. I'm sorry. I'm helping my
Okay.
nephew with his math homework while we're doing this.
Cool.
I apologize.
So
Absolutely.
Mystique took 6 damage.
So Wolverine punches Mystique for 4. Goes right through
Is
the
he
tough.
+1?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I put exploit weakness on Mystique.
Oh, sorry.
And,
And
then,
We talked
And-
about this.
Cyclops will punch for 2.
or
on
he
Mystique.
can just thwart. The
Couldn't he just
damage.
thwart?
Yeah.
Or are you doing optic blast? I'm so confused. You're not
I
optic
am-
blasting?
If you guys remove the side scheme, then I will draw a card because of Skilled Investigator, which means I can Optic Blast.
And that's what we want you to do. Optic blast through Mystique, right?
Correct.
That's, yeah. Deal 3 damage to an enemy. Well, yeah.
Is it
So I'll
overkill?
get the. It's not overkill. No.
Yeah.
It's just it would be 4 damage, right? So
Mhm.
if he attacks her for 4, then Optic Blast would deal another 4.
And then we only need to do 1. So she'll just die to my retaliate.
Okay. I think I understand. I feel like I have Polaris, and then we could just take her out.
Oh, or yeah,
And
we just take
that's
her out.
also fine. But if
Oh,
should
optic blast is not full blast.
Yeah. Optic
Okay.
Blast is his ability. Right
I
here.
know where I'm getting confused now. I'm thinking you
Yeah.
have to stay ready. So you're going to thwart for 2, correct?
Correct.
All right.
Wolverine
I'm
took
so
2
sorry,
damage.
Brian. I'm not trying to be difficult. I promise.
No. I
No,
didn't
it's
think
new
you were.
it's new characters. We haven't played them together, so
Right.
and something I've noticed in this campaign, there's a lot more. You need to read the cards, or you will
Yeah.
make mistakes.
Steve,
Especially
that's
me.
just the general idea of card games, isn't it? Read the cards.
No, but you need to.
Oh. I should have healed so I could get. I stayed down, so I would just gain a Phoenix Force counter.
Yeah.
Oh, that's weird. All right, it's me, right?
Correct.
Yeah.
Okay, should I heal one from Wolverine? Does that make the most sense? Or should I heal from Polaris after she attacks or something like that? Probably Wolverine, right?
Yeah.
Wolverine has 5 health. 2, he's taken 2 damage, he has 5 health. So your choice, whether or not you want to heal Polaris.
I'll just heal Wolverine for now.
Hey,
I'm gonna mission training Polaris anyway, so she'll be able to thwart for 2 after if ever we need that.
All right.
okay.
I will then flip up. The problem I have is that I can remove 3 and 3 threat. Oh, nope. From among schemes in play. I'm good. So I will thwart for 3. That leaves 2 on the Senator.
Mhm.
Then I will. Oh, here's the problem with Cyclops staying up is then he's going to get attacked, right? We have to block for the Senator. But maybe Polaris just does that.
I can block for myself.
Okay. So then I'm going to trigger surprise, which is remove 3 threat amongst schemes in play. So I will remove 1 from frightened police and 2 from this, which will get rid of this card and advance us. So we all get a card.
Yep.
Then the Senator, this card goes here. Senator goes to you.
So
And
you drew me a card. Okay. Sorry, I was looking over. You drew me a card. It's the team training. I'm gonna pitch it for the Optic Blast.
Optic
4
blast.
damage on Mystique.
all right. Perfect. And Polaris will finish her off.
Cool.
So she's
Boy,
out.
weakness is gone.
Okay, so then I have protective training I can put on Polaris. I think I'm smartest to just put out team building exercise
Yeah.
and do my telepathic trickery. I also have a med team, but I feel like it's probably not the best right now.
Yeah. And you got the other one that removes 4 threat, right?
Yeah.
So
All right. So
and
I
we
will
can get-
team building exercise, play that, and then I'll use team building exercise, I guess, with my psychic misdirection because there's not any allies, right? Or minions.
Yeah.
And I'll play telepathic trickery. And since I am not unleashed, I don't stun. Oh, sorry. That other card I played also confused him. The roll card.
Oh, cool.
And telepathic trickery gets rid of 4, so there's only 4 left on frightened police.
So if I flip up,
You can
And I
finish
can
it.
spend 1 to put a protective training out. I should just do it, right?
I was gonna. Do you want? Yeah, it's up to you.
You want a
'Cause I-
mission training there?
Do we have another ally I can mission train?
No.
Only other one is Wolverine.
And he's
Could
not.
put it
We
on
don't really want to
Wolverine.
do it yet, right?
Yeah, I don't know. Are we trying to get attack training specifically on Wolverine? Does it matter?
I mean, Wolverine could have whatever upgrades you want. And
I mean,
do
he could
whatever.
thwart for 2 and then heal every turn, right?
That's right. We use him for what we need to use him for. Once he's built up and attacking, it is what it is.
Oh man, with the inspired, then it's 3. It's 5 and 3. Oh man, it's 4 3.
I say we do that. I think that's probably smarter. I mean, the other option is to put it on Polaris and I put protective training on him, but it seems better to have him with 2 threat removal infinitely.
Yeah, makes sense. All right. So Colossus is back, and again, we're in a position where we're all up, which is weird. Should I just stay down?
Oh, I can flip. No, I just flipped up.
No, you just flipped up.
Maybe I stay down, guys. Maybe
I
I
think
just
it's fine.
maybe
There's
I
nothing
just
for you to do.
no, So I'm gonna use lay down the law because I want to do my Maid of Rage next turn to start punching for like 9.
So that upgrade you're gonna put on Wolverine, did that come with Phoenix?
Yeah.
Okay, so you're gonna need to keep it on your board.
Yep. I'm just gonna put it here. So it's +2. I'll use the lay down the law.
So he has +2 health, Brian, and
Yeah.
+1 thwart.
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
So
And
it's like attack training, but for thwart.
Yeah,
correct.
and it gives him +2 health, and then attack. Oh yeah. Attack training. Yes, you're correct.
Okay, end of the round.
Oh, and I can armor up too. I like it. And I have a game time. Nice.
All right, I got my suit. I got another telepathic trick. Ooh, I got Cyclops, so I cannot use him.
Yeah, I got Phoenix in my hand. I can't use her.
All
I
right.
should have just been Rocket.
No, you're good. All right, let's do this.
All right, we're adding 3 threat to the main scheme. He is attacking, I guess, Senator Kelly.
No, I'm defending for myself.
And you can
they
spend
attack you.
2 resources to ready after.
Perfect.
Yep. 2 + 2, so I believe you get hit for 2.
2 + 2, I get hit for 2.
And
And
you can
I'll just
spend to ready.
yeah, I might as well do that actually because I don't need Phoenix.
Okay.
So
He
am I
is
ready?
attacking me.
Wait. Heal him.
He's healing for 2. Thank you. He's
Yeah, I know.
attacking me.
I started putting a dial on it so I don't forget.
Yeah. He's attacking me for 2, and then he'll heal. I'm just going to try to draw the card as I discard over there.
Yeah.
So I am down to 7, and then he's scheming, but he's confused.
So he doesn't heal.
He does not heal.
Psych.
Pyro,
Cyclops is. I thought Cyclops was first.
Yep, he's getting the
not Pyro. Unrelenting Savage, so he's attacking you again for +1, so he's attacking you for 3.
Sure, I'll defend.
+1, so he's hitting you for 4.
Okay, I take 2.
Then he heals. Do you want to pay 2 to ready?
This time I won't.
I think I'll just block for you if it's another attack. It is another attack. So I will block for you. Unless we just put it on Kelly, but we probably don't want to do that.
No.
2 + 0, I take nothing.
Wait,
Then he
need to heal.
heals. Got it. I will take all the reminders on that, but all right. So then I have to go get Brotherhood of Mutants. I don't know.
So
if
now
I
they
saw
have
that.
quick strike, right?
Yeah. Do you have? I assume you don't have Spider-Man because we're X-Men.
Correct.
That's the tricky part. Playing this thematically, you lose out on. Right?
Really?
Nobody ever was like, "Oh, we need to be Guardians only for Galaxy." It's interesting how it changes here. You're like, "We need to not have Avengers."
Yeah,
We don't
that'll be
need
the next time around.
I'm just saying, it's right. It's a little
We're just
more
playing
tendency
theme.
than previous things.
Yeah, we're going thematics.
I got yelled at for putting Daredevil in my deck. All right, and you've got to put Shapeshifter Surprise in your deck.
Yeah, and then Mystique is gonna come back to see me. She loves me.
And then it surges, so he gets claws, which is really good for Colossus.
It's okay. Like again, the this works because I lose it, I gain it back with the organic steel, and I just lose it again.
Yeah, the tricky part is when the 2 organic steels end up in your discard pile.
Yeah. All right. Jean Grey.
So yeah, we added 13 threat to the board, 16 threat to the board. And I cannot thwart. So am I getting
Neither
rid
can
of
I.
Frightened Police? We probably want to deal with this one more. Brotherhood?
The Brotherhood.
If we can
Okay.
get rid of one, then I can draw a card and I can do my tactical brilliance and have. So if we get rid of a side scheme, I can tactical brilliance for 3, and I would put inspired on Wolverine, which means he thwarts for 3, so I have a potential of 6. If we can get rid of, if I can draw an extra card.
And more
Yeah,
than that, 'cause
I have
can-
very little threat removal.
You
So
have
I could put my suit down, and then I can use my team building exercise and my Cyclops to play. Or I guess I can hold Cyclops and use one of these. I don't know which is smarter. Do
No,
I
you
want to
good.
switch quickly? I have no idea.
No, not in this scenario.
And I can remove 4 threat. Then I flip down and I can heal some X-Men. I don't know, maybe it's Cyclops at this point.
Yep. Heal me, please.
And then Polaris can remove 1 threat or deal 2 damage.
Just remove a threat.
Okay. You've got Pyro in front of you. You're going through him?
Oh yeah.
Okay. All right. So I got that down to 4.
Cool. All right. I am going
Eve's
to
up.
go up to Colossus and get my my little friend here. Since I have a tough, titanium muscles, and power of justice, we'll play Marvel Girl. I will use armor up to play mission training on armor girl, or Marvel Girl, and then she can remove 3 threats from something.
Okay. This is down to 1 then. So we know at least Wolverine can get rid of it.
Oh, Wolverine can get rid of it, and then we're good. Because and I can heal Wolverine and ready him.
Okay.
Is that bad? Oh, he can heal him.
Yeah, I can heal Wolverine for 1. All right, and ready him. And I'm gonna play Made of Rage, discarding a tough. Organic Steel gives me a tough, and then deal 9 damage.
4 + 5. He's down to 40. Yeah, Brombe, I'm getting really close to that. Brombe says he just takes out the ally card and puts in their team up card. I think that's a great house rule, honestly, because it's fine because it's a wild resource. It really slows you down, but it's just more fun to have 15 cards that you can use. You know what I mean?
That makes sense. Yeah.
I think it's
Cool.
a perfectly
That's cool.
good house rule.
Oh, it's perfect.
I like Larry's the best, the shield agent. Like they should make a promo shield agent that's like a 2-cost 1/1 with 2 health that just says you can swap this in for a signature ally. I like that. That's a great promo card too.
So beginning my turn, Wolverine is going to heal for 1.
Yeah.
And then so he's full health. He'll remove that side scheme.
All right.
Take 1 damage. I'll draw a card with Skilled Investigator.
Game time.
Oh, nice. So game time is going to ready Wolverine and heal him.
Hey, can you get rid of those claws?
What does it take?
1 of each.
No.
Okay, I'm just asking.
No, I don't have 1 of each.
No, I saw.
Give me a
I
sec.
have Robert Kelly now.
You can
Did
get
you
1
go
of
down?
each, but then I don't inspire Wolverine. So I can use strength to do a tactical brilliance, which will remove 3 threat and go get me a tactic, which is lightning that I could go get, and I can spend the practical defense, the tactical brilliance, and the inspired,
Yeah, I
and
think I
think it
just
makes
get rid of
sense.
those claws.
I guess the only negative is we're going to go through the deck, but at least if he just puts the claws out again.
So that happens there. Wolverine can thwart for 2 and
Yep.
take 1 damage.
So I get Frightened Police and I will thwart for 1 off of this.
sweet. Did somebody
And-
go down?
I did.
Brandt went
Okay.
down.
Okay.
Well, I
I
think
be
the
going
person who
down?
has Robert Kelly should always just go down, right?
Downtown.
Probably.
Isn't that the
If
easiest
I-
way?
Yeah. So search your deck. So should I go down?
How much threat is on the main?
3 out of 27.
I have an Overwatch, so if there's a big thwart event coming, then we can have some fun.
There's a crisis in play. That's
If-
the issue.
If I go down, I'll just go get a
You're fine.
practical defense out of my deck and I'll put it right on him, and then he'll do less damage to Colossus.
Colossus has tough.
Doesn't matter.
Oh,
You might as well just
okay.
hold it.
Yeah. Oh, and look at this. 2
Sure.
double resources.
I'll flip down and I'll flip down.
It was
then.
a great idea. It's just with us both flip down and him having tough, you might as well just hold it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like not flipping Not flipping down, or you mean
No, you
just
should
hold
flip
the,
down.
the
You
yeah,
should flip
yeah,
down.
yeah. You know what? I'm glad I'm doing this because my visor was my last card. I need to do a search.
Because then it makes sense. Colossus will flip down next turn, have Robert Kelly, and then you'll be up next turn, and then you'll flip down the following turn and have Robert Kelly. And that's, to me, that's what we want to do. Don't even deal with the whole getting attacked.
It,
That makes sense.
Cheat the game. Steve's hidden channel that's hard to find.
so Wolverine's got 7 health and he's a 2/3 right now, right?
2/3, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Are you decking
And he
out
heals.
already?
Talking to me?
Yeah. Oh, I thought you decked out. I was like, what?
No.
Did you heal one, Brian,
Yeah, he did.
I did.
from my mansion? Good. Okay.
Yep.
All right. Are we good? You're looking for a card? Nope. All right, we're adding 3. He's scheming against me. 2 + 2 is 4, so we're at 10 out of 27. He's healing for 1. He goes to 41. Then he's attacking Colossus, who I assume is just taking it.
Taking it.
All right, for 3.
I
And he
lose my top,
retaliates 1,
retaliates, and then heal.
and then he heals for none. Then he schemes against Scott Summers for 4, and he heals for 2.
Oh, nice. Shadows is gone.
And no Shadow of the Past. And then we get 3 cards.
Because that was Dark Phoenix coming out right there, right?
Yeah.
Shape.
I got to shuffle this one in. I get Under Fire, because why not?
The triple surge fest.
All right. He is Stalwart. I get Toad, Avalanche, and Metamorphic Mayhem.
Oh, that one's brutal. Because when you
Boost?
no, it's because you shuffle each thing in your deck.
Oh, you have to shuffle them into your deck?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, it says
Read the cards.
the player who
I read it.
defeats the scheme-
I was shuffling it into the encounter deck, into
No,
the deck, and it's into their deck. Got it.
Yeah, from the encounter discard pile into their deck. So you
Got
want to wait till like that goes all the way. So my go.
All right. I'm passing all this. I have mind control. If you want me to take Avalanche, I can.
All right. Well, I am going to do is I'm going to put a heroic intuition on you, sir.
Okay.
All right.
I'm a man, just so you know.
Yeah. I'm going to put an Overwatch on. I'm going to get rid of the Crisis.
What's that minion in front of you have in terms of health?
This one has 3, and this one has 5. The one in front of me is 3. The one in front of Steve is 5.
All right. So I'm going to put an Overwatch on the main scheme.
Sounds good.
All right. So if you can remove a whole bunch, then I am going to thwart with Marvel Girl, the side scheme with the Crisis. Oh no, Cyclops is down. So you won't be able to draw.
Hold on, I'm just trying to find Overwatch. I'm going to look for 20 more seconds.
There's 2 side schemes, isn't there?
Yeah, but the other one we don't want to get rid of. All right, so maybe I'll start bringing it down.
If you get rid of the other one, there's only 1 card in the deck.
Yeah, but it's the Mystique one.
It's the discard an ally or support you control. You have the Mystique one in your deck already.
Oh, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's do it.
You're going to get rid of this one?
Yeah, let's get rid of that one.
All right, so then you got to shuffle the other infiltration into your deck.
So you know what's fun with Colossus is if you have his painting thing, you might just keep discarding them.
Yeah.
All right. I am then going to punch Toad for 3. Take him out.
Brombae is always so ahead of us. I'm sorry, I was reading Brombae's comment. Sorry.
I was hoping that I could take out a minion with Optic Blast because I have priority target.
Because then I'm doing nothing. So might as
You could
well.
attack Sabertooth.
Why?
Well, I mean, at some point we got to put damage.
Well,
Last turn he healed
Wait a
one
second.
total.
Avalanche is in front of Steve, right? How much does he have?
5 health.
5 health.
Correct.
Unless you have a ricochet beam. Do you have a ricochet?
No,
beam?
I can take him out. I can take Avalanche out.
Yeah, okay.
I can also mind control him, but if I don't mind control him, I'll put Storm out, so it's not a big deal.
Okay, so
Perfect.
So I'm gonna shuffle an organic steel back in my deck.
And I can punch Avalanche for 2, so then you can just Optic Blast if that helps.
Well, I'll be going first, right?
And I'll keep a double resource. My turn's done.
Oh, right.
Okay. After an X-Men enters play, exhaust Danger Room. All right.
That's
I'm trying.
good.
I want to get Danger Room out as I'm trying. I'm hoping that I can get Danger Room out before you play Storm. Is what I'm hoping here. So I'll flip up.
Did
I'll
you go
put
get a
priority
tactic?
target.
You went to get a tactic.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
it's literally priority target.
Oh, cool.
Priority target is on Avalanche. Okay.
Yeah, we're good. We're good.
Cool. I'll pitch. I'm not playing the professor right now, so I'm going to pitch this to do the optic blast for 3 damage on Avalanche. Wolverine heals for 1. So Avalanche has how much health now after 3 damage?
He has 2 left.
He has 2 left.
Mhm.
All right. I'll just use Wolverine to finish him off.
Sounds good. So you draw 2 cards.
Wolverine takes 2 damage. I draw 2 cards. Oh, there's my ruby thing. And I drew another priority target. Ugh. All right. You and Field Commander are going to play Danger Room. And you and I think Danger Room Training is going to play this. Yeah. So I got my Danger Room and Ruby Quartz Visor down. And I have my Visor or Inspired left in hand, which unfortunately I can't play. And you said I'll just thwart for 2.
All right. Brings us down to 1.
Unfortunately.
So it's a little tricky for
Can't.
me because I'm going to get attacked by him, but we have no blockers, right?
No, I don't have a blocker. That's why I wanted to keep it. You
want to keep that, but there's 14 threat here.
No. That's why I wanted to get rid of it myself and then have him.
Oh, so you could get attacked?
Yeah, because it wouldn't have mattered for me. Yeah.
Got it.
Well, I'm pretty sure I'm done here. I got Inspired left in hand. I was just gonna hopefully keep for Wolverine. Danger Room Training is here for you, Brant. If you play Storm, you can.
I can trigger it.
Yep. Correct.
Here. Yes.
Okay.
What?
I have an X Mansion. So, I mean, I could heal Polaris and then try to block with Polaris. She has 6 health. I could hope he doesn't draw a 3.
Oh, yeah.
Does that seem worth it? It's just then I would thwart for 4, but only get rid of 1. If I use Polaris to get rid of this, then I can thwart for 4 off of this. But I don't have anybody to take damage, I guess, except Storm. Or I could have Storm get rid of this. Okay, that's what I'll do. So I'll heal 1 from Polaris, because I don't think anybody else needs significant healing.
No.
Cyclops, maybe? I don't know where he's at.
I have 7 health.
Okay. So I will flip up. I'll use a double and Cyclops. I guess I'll hold mind control for now. Oh, sorry, team building exercise.
Oh, wait. Brandt.
What?
Oh, no, you killed Avalanche. Never mind.
Yeah, I was going to take control of him.
No, I was going to say, yeah, if you take control of him and then Sabertooth attacks Avalanche.
Yeah, but you killed Toad, so then he wanted to kill this one, so I just let it go.
Okay.
All right, so Storm is out, so you can trigger Danger Room.
I discarded it, Thomas.
Danger room training. Go.
Danger room training, yeah. So
How does that
do
work?
so it says after an X-Men ally enters play, exhaust danger room training. Danger room. Search your deck and discard pile for a training upgrade. Attach it to that ally. Any player whose alter ego may do this. So I search my deck.
No.
You
I
search
think
your
it's the
own deck.
player who triggers it. So it's got to
Okay,
be
so-
somebody in alter ego. So Steve searches his deck for mission training.
Oh, okay. Well, there you go. I'm gonna go get a mission training. I have. Oh no, I only have 2. Oh, dummy.
Well, that failed.
Exhaust danger room.
That failed.
All right. Do I need to get rid of his stalwart? We're not stunning and confusing, right?
Not right now.
Okay. So I will use Cyclops to play mission training on Storm instead of playing my telekinetic attack. Then Storm is going to get rid of Feral Rage, which is a super duper waste of thwart for 5.
Oh yeah, no, because she. So how does it work? Does she move 2 first?
No, it's after, right? When
No.
she thwarts a scheme.
So interrupt.
So I can choose not to do it, though, correct?
I don't think so.
So I don't actually thwart this one and it goes to the main scheme? It's a negative in this case?
I'm thinking maybe not.
Got it.
Maybe
All right.
maybe the chat. It's just the way Storm is written. It's weird.
So does chat know? Do I have to push the 2 first? Can I
But
choose
it's
not to
a
do an interrupt?
Oh, maybe it's not a forced interrupt, right?
Yeah, I would think because it's not forced, I don't have to do it.
Okay, it's not a forced.
Otherwise,
interrupt.
they wouldn't have forced interrupt. All right, now he's attacking me, so Polaris is going to block. And it is a Bastion. Deal this card to yourself as a face down encounter card. Yikes.
Oh, that's the bad boy. So he's got 10 health. We're gonna have to take him out.
Got rid of my mind control, but I assume he's elite. It would be kind of silly if he wasn't.
Yeah.
All right, then I will thwart for 4 and my turn is over.
Wait. He heals.
He heals for... Oh, wait, where's that card? Oh, it was Bastion. Okay, he
Yeah.
heals for 1.
And
And how
then-
much did she take? 2?
Yeah, 2 because
Yeah.
Bastion was dealt to you as an encounter card.
Cool.
And then you thwart for 4, right?
But if you do it, it happens first. Yep, so it's down to 10. Good.
Oh,
I got
okay.
my Cerebro now, too.
Beat
Got my
down
Cerebro.
5. Come on. Damn it. Shapeshifter surprise. So she's going and Mystique is coming in front of me. And then I only discard this at the end of my turn.
Oh, right, thanks. Tell me
Oh,
when
and
you
I-
discard it,
look,
so I
I
put it
have-
in the pile.
I have Peter's Studio. So I was like, oh, please, 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 please. And the last card I drew is Mystique.
All
I know.
right. Oh, did you ever use the Metro PD?
No, we did not.
Ah, you could have got rid of the 1.
Oh, was that me?
Yeah.
You could have
Okay.
got rid of that one. Bunch
Oh,
of blunders,
shoot.
guys.
But he would have attacked me in alter ego, right?
He would have schemed, yeah. So it's fine.
Yeah. Okay.
Not forced. It's not forced.
I just got rid of 1 off the main scheme, so.
Yeah.
All right, he's adding 3 there. Then
4.
he is...
He's adding 4. We just went through the deck.
Oh, we just went through. Thanks. Ooh, there's so many things to remember. That's what makes this one take so long. It's like remembering everything. All right. So he is scheming against you for 2. Plus 2 is 4. So this thing is at 17. So we're getting close. Then he heals 1. And then she schemes for 2. So we're at 19.
Out of 21.
Yeah.
Oh,
Then we just need a justice player and we'll be fine.
crap. Yeah.
Then he's attacking Cyclops.
Yeah. How much is the attack for?
2.
I don't have Kelly, so I don't need to block.
Okay. 2 plus 2 is 4.
Hey, why do you have a
And he
Star-Lord?
heals
Why
for
is, there
2.
why is there a Star-Lord card in there?
I don't know. Maybe I put it in instead of mine.
No, I saw your burning anger.
Because I forgot to take it out of the standard set because I was playing Star-Lord today.
Ah.
Sorry.
You want to go look through that deck to see if there's not another one? Because you were playing Captain Marvel, right?
Nope. That was a run through prior. Burning Hunger. Everything's here.
Okay, cool.
So there's the 2 against Brian. That'll stay the same, and then I'll just draw another card for his healing, which he's already full, so it doesn't matter. All right, and then he is attacking me. I really need to thwart, so I guess I just take the damage. This is a problem. I don't have a lot of health. 2 + 1 is 3, so I'm down to 4. And then he heals for 2. Card. Starting here, master plan.
Perfect. We're gonna go get it. Oh, nice. So now we go get a side scheme that we can deal with.
Well, I also get quick strike. Lost visor. Assault. So I'm getting attacked again. Am I blocking? Should I just block with Polaris at this point, I guess?
Yeah, Polaris, yeah.
All right. Hits her for 2, so she lives.
Oh my God, she's so tough.
And then he heals 1. He's full. And then finally, I get Bastion. What? I didn't know that.
And then we're done?
That's it. And then all this stuff goes over to Brian.
All right.
Ouch. Well, Metro PD can remove 1 threat from something.
Do we need to get rid of Tufts with Metro PD would be the only other question.
Wolverine's there.
That's
we got
true.
2 Tufts. That's my point. Maybe we need a strategy more than just like what do we want to get rid of? We want to leave these out and get rid of threat. Is that a bigger thing? Both things are threatening, right?
Yeah, I think we need to focus on the main right now. The main should be our main.
This
leave
is
these.
what I can do for the round then. I can pay 3 to get Blindfold out, put a Danger Room training on Blindfold. Thwarts for 3 now.
Yep.
Oh yeah, my turn started. Wolverine heals 1.
I have a telekinetic attack, so I could deal 7 to somebody.
And I have a steel fist, so I can stun and confuse Mystique. And
so if Wolverine's not attacking and he's thwarting instead, I mean, I could just put an inspired on him either way.
oh, okay, yeah.
So I can
Yeah,
pay
I mean,
3 for
Storm-
Blindfold.
Storm can
And-
thwart this Brotherhood away. It's just everything would end up here.
Can
Or
we
I
do
can
both?
go the reverse.
And take just 1 extra card.
And we could take an extra card until we get rid of that one.
Well-
Maybe are we just not removing
I
minions
also have
right now?
Overwatch.
No, so I have to trigger the Overwatch because it's my card. So it would have to.
Oh, is that
happen.
really true?
Yeah.
What?
Where did you see that? When
It's
any
this-
amount of threat is removed from a scheme by a thwart, discard this card.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but it's a hero interrupt and it's my card.
So what?
Have you always played that way, or is that a change you've made?
No,
And read the card.
I figured that's how it should play because it is a card I control, right?
But
It doesn't make sense.
the any threat part and the
Right.
hero interrupt means if Brandt in hero
I
form
don't
removes
understand why
threat
you would
from
have to
it.
trigger it. But I see it's because it's a cost that has to be paid. All right,
Yes.
chat. What do you think? Overwatch, can anybody trigger it, or the player who played it has to trigger it? What would happen if 2 people put an Overwatch there? Which obviously any hero can trigger it.
Sindar
says
already
Sindar.
said any hero can trigger it.
You sure? Okay. If it's true, then great, even better.
Cool. Well, we'll go with that and then
It's-
ask questions later.
Yeah, I'm gonna pay 3 to put Blindfold down, and I'm going to exhaust the Danger Room training.
Are you an alter
The
ego?
Danger Room. You're right. I'm not an alter ego.
So I will get rid
You're
of
right.
a ton of
I need
threat.
to do that afterwards.
If you guys, I can get rid of a ton of threat and deal 7 damage. So, because I've got game time and storm, so that's going to be 10 threat. Plus 4, plus 4. So I got 18 threat that I can handle.
Wow.
Okay, then if I'm not playing Blindfold
And then I have
at all,
telekinetic attack. So the best thing for me, like, for example, if Wolverine attacked Bastion, I could kill him with telekinetic attack.
Sold.
You know what? This is what I'm going to do then.
Sorry
Instead
to
of
be
doing-
confusing. I'm just trying to
No,
be straightforward with
not at all.
how I see my
I'm going
cards.
to. I'm not even going to play blindfold right now. I'm going to use blindfold and full blast. I'm going to put inspired and attack training on Wolverine right now. Let's buff him up. He is now
No.
+2.
No,
So he's.
he can't. He can't have 2 training.
Oh,
cards.
you're
Can't
right.
have
He
more than
can't.
one training.
Steve and his.
Thank you, Bromberry.
You're right. Okay, so he's got inspired. So he's at an attack of 4. All right. Okay, all right. Then if that's the case, let's just use the full blast to do that. And I will use the genius and attack training to play blindfold, but I'll wait till I flip down to do that.
No, it's when. It's
Well,
when it happens.
Yeah, I'm saying I'll wait till I flip down to play blindfold so that I can trigger that.
Oh
right?
yeah. It's
That
correct.
makes sense. Or Steve can, but we already discovered that Steve doesn't have one in his deck because he didn't play
Because
3.
I already gave him away.
No, oh, you only have 2 left.
No, I
Yeah.
only have 2 at all.
Because you didn't play by the
He
game
only has
plan.
2. Okay, so what did
I
you
have
want?
4
Metro?
in my deck.
Okay,
But I could only put 3, and then I
I'm
have
just kidding.
and I have 3 game times.
so
So I
Wolverine
think
can
Metro
at-
PD takes the tough off the one that you're not attacking with Wolverine, right?
well, Wolverine can attack for 4 right now.
Okay, so that could be Mystique plus a Steel Fist kills her. Unless it wastes a stun and confuse.
Oh, but Sabertooth's Stalworth right now, so there's no point of.
He's
I
talking
wasn't
about
gonna
Mystique. Yeah.
So then I would just have to figure out a way to deal 3 damage here
I can
in
punch
order,
him. I can just punch him.
and you deal 3 damage.
Yeah, I punch.
All right, perfect. So I think I've got it. So Wolverine's going to attack here for 4. I'm hoping Steve will do what he says.
I'm 100% doing what I'm saying.
Okay.
Metro PD will remove the tough from here, right?
Cool. I'm
And
gonna
then I
flip.
think we're good.
I'm gonna flip down with Scott. Go down to Scott Summers. I'm gonna use my genius and attack training to play blindfold, and now I'll do my danger room, and I'll put a danger room training on blindfold. But please do the you're doing blindfold's ability.
Yep.
Okay.
So it's a 0, 2, and then a 1, and this is going to go on a minion. But
So
I
let's-
think we're going to clear all the minions.
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
So then we've got the deal 1 damage to the senator, which I think is fine. So maybe we get rid of this unrelenting savage.
Well,
Are we? Wait, because just remember
Is anybody drawing a card?
exactly.
I'm not going to go through my
Uh,
deck.
I am not. I have 3, 6, 9. I have 10 still, so I'm good.
All right. So I'm going to get rid of unrelenting savage.
Cool.
And then that's good because we know that Brian's going to get a 0 on threat.
So that's that. Blindfold can thwart for 3,
Nice.
take
Okay.
1. He actually has 4 hit points, so that'll be 4 rounds of that of 3 thwart, which is pretty sweet.
Isn't that a chick?
She.
Yeah.
Didn't I say she?
You said he.
I
it's
don't know. He, she, he. Isn't it all the same these days?
It's all the same.
Anyways, sorry, we're playing slow here. I'm gonna exhaust Scott Summers and get my visor back and remove lost visor.
It's tough. Is it make more sense, Brian, to heal and then get your visor back at the start of next turn?
I mean, it's kind of the same, right?
Well, you'd have 1 extra card in your hand,
Oh, you're right. I see what you mean.
but you'd not be
I
able
see
to
what you
exhaust next turn. But I think threat will be better under control. So
I mean, I could potentially put 1 card in my hand anyways because of the tactic thing. But I mean, yep,
It's
I'll
in
just
your
recover
deck.
for
It's
3.
only from your deck, eh, Brian?
Yep, I'm pretty sure I still have them, but there's no point in doing it
no,
right now.
I mean we are playing slow, but I think there's a lot to coordinate here because I looked at it and all of a sudden everybody had a different idea. Like, oh, don't deal with the minions. I'm like, we got to get rid of the minions. And then people are like, oh, get this. Like, so we needed the time, right? we
Yeah,
haven't
needed
played
it.
this
I'm done.
before. So I think it made sense.
I'm done.
All right. I am then going to try to figure this out. So I'm going to have Phoenix thwart for 4 off of this and trigger
Overwatch.
right?
Okay.
That gets rid of Overwatch, goes back in your deck.
If you, I'm gonna use your mansion to heal Marvel Girl, so she can stay a couple an extra turn.
Then I'm going to thwart with Storm, who's going to push 2 over here and get rid of 3.
So that goes away.
Yep. Does that make sense, or should I have done it the other way?
No, that's perfect sense. And then
No, because then Storm, because I can game time Storm.
Yeah.
So if I did it the other way first, then Marvel Girl could clear this one, right? If I have Storm go here and then put 2 here, then she pushes 5. There'll be 2 left here, and she could get rid of it.
Yeah.
Okay. So she gets rid of 3, puts 2 here. Sorry, that goes to 7. I already did it. And then I game timer. She gets up, heals, and then she does it again. She pushes, and 2 goes over here, and then this will go away.
And the main's at 9.
Yep. Then I will use team building, Nightcrawler, and a resource to play telekinetic attack, deal 7 damage.
Okay, then I'll take out
Bastion. And then I don't think I actually can flip down, can I?
I don't think both of you should flip. I think we should only be at 1 at a time.
I have 4 health. I'll just have to block with Polaris then.
Polaris, and then I'll have 2 toughs on me. So
and I'll put Cerebro out. I'm done.
All right. I am going to use I want to put that beat cop down. So this is gonna pay for this. This stupid shapeshifter card is gonna go away. I think I'm gonna go Peter's Studio.
You just have to attack and play Steel Fist.
Yeah, that's it. And then I'm gonna look for a Colossus card. It's an armor up. All right, that's cool.
Sorry, and have Marvel Girl. If she attacks something, she removes from the main scheme, right?
Correct. So I could attack for 1 and then, but no, let's just get rid of this.
Well, we wouldn't get rid of Brotherhood then.
No, so I'm gonna get a tough. I'm going to use my War Cry to generate 2 for an attack or defense card, deal 5 damage to Mystique, because I can't. So that goes away. And I get a tough status card, so that's awesome. I'm going to punch Bastion for 3, take him out. So he is victory, eh? So he's gone forever. Gone. Marvel Girl removes 3 from that side scheme. I'm going to use titanium muscles and armor up to play a beat cop and start working on threats.
All right.
And I keep a double resource again.
I really want to congratulate you, Steve, on sticking to the plan.
Dude, I'm the man with the plan. But there you go. So I'm going to have to lose a support. So I'm going to actually lose a beat cop because I'm just going to play another one in 2 seconds. So I got both of these in the same turn. I'm like, darn it. So beat cop came and went away.
It did draw a Phoenix Firebird, but then that would run me out of tokens. I don't think it's quite time yet to be out of tokens.
No, not yet.
All right.
We're close.
Ready?
Close. Yeah.
You ready, Brian? You with us?
Yep.
You angsty?
I'm just counting, doing math.
All right. You're tracking your own tough, Steve. I can't do that.
No.
All right. We're adding 4 threat to the main scheme. It goes to 12. He's scheming for 2. We know exactly.
And healing for 2.
Oh, shoot. I forgot to do healing. Oh, well. It doesn't matter. He heals for 2. There's nothing we can do about it. It wasn't going to be that big a deal. Then he's going to attack me for 3. I don't know if it's worth going to 1.
No.
Just lose Polaris.
She'll be back.
Polaris is out. You'll
At
be
the danger
back.
room, anyways.
And then Sabertooth strike heals him for 0. Then he's attacking Colossus. You're taking it, right? Because he's
Yeah, I'm
not
tough.
piercing. He's going to hit you for 4.
Retaliate.
And then he's going to heal for 3. It is rather ridiculous. It's like eventually you could just deal 20 damage to him a turn. It's not a big deal. But It's just funny in the beginning where it's just basically irrelevant.
Exactly. There's no sense of doing any of that.
Yeah. All right. He goes through his thing again.
It's true. We keep forgetting how quickly he goes through his deck.
Yeah. All right. So flipping here, it's going to be Feral Rage again. That is such a pain. Then he's attacking me again.
I have a very crappy turn, so I'm just going to defend for you, sir.
All right. And it's going to be you have to discard a random card from your hand.
Oh, no.
And then he heals for 2.
Oh, no. I hope it's not the infiltration.
And then it's Metamorphic Mayhem, which we can get rid of now because there aren't any in the discard pile.
Oh, how much did he hit me for?
Oh, did you have no tough?
No, I had a tough. I just want to know if I'm keeping it. Because I'm defending for 2.
He hit you for 3. Sorry, I had to find the card.
All right. So I did lose my tough and then retaliate, but it doesn't matter.
All right.
So I play Beast. I put Danger Room Training on him. I get Genius. I get my Visor. And I game time. All right.
So don't forget to heal Wolvie.
When that happens. I mean, yeah. When my turn starts.
Yeah, I think it's you.
No,
it's me.
Brandt first.
Oh,
I'm just talking at my turn.
All right. So how am I going to take damage from him? Am I just going to block?
I'm pretty sure.
Oh, I have a shield. I have a shield.
A tactic still.
All right.
Here.
My team building exercise and my repurpose will play my shield.
Yeah.
Storm will thwart for 3 here. Get rid of it. There's nothing to come into the thing. Unfortunately, he's Scott Summers. Then I will heal and ready with game time.
Yeah.
And then I will thwart again here, pushing this to here. Oh, she has to push 2, right?
Yeah.
So she pushes 2 and then gets rid of this.
Sabretooth attacks.
So he attacks me and I have a shield. So
no,
2.
But you have the Senator.
Oh. Got it.
I will defend with Marvel Girl.
Okay. Sorry about that. I thought the shield would work.
No.
Well, I didn't remember that I had the Senator is a better way to say that.
Okay.
The shield was my plan. All right. So Marvel Girl takes 3.
She's out.
And then he heals 1. But this is good because then I can do Phoenix thwart for 4. Phoenix Firebird ready thwart for 4. So it was worth it.
All right, cool.
I will flip down and I can heal somebody.
No, I just
Anybody wants to be healed. I can heal Storm if nobody wants to be healed. So I heal Scott Summers.
I would take a heal.
All right, I will heal you for 1. And then I have Metro PD, and I think I'll just thwart for 1.
Sure, yeah. Makes sense.
Nothing else to deal with, so
I should also flip down this turn because I have a really crappy turn.
Okay.
Whose turn is it?
It's yours.
It's you.
Oh, okay. So I will flip down. I will shuffle and I'll put an armor up. So if ever he comes at me, I'm going to Peter's thing. I lose the edge jet, and then I obviously have to get the stupid armor up. So I can't play the whatever. Screw it. 1, 2, 3, playing the beat cop, removing a threat.
He can't draw a card because he's not in hero form.
That's what I was just about to answer him. So yeah. Can't draw a card because Brandt removed it while I wasn't in hero form.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, well.
So remove the threat. Beat cop goes to 1. Done.
That was your turn,
All
right?
right.
You removed 1 threat?
Yeah. Hand size of 4 is really hard sometimes.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna pay over to me, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm gonna pay 4 for Beast. When Beast comes in, he is going to get a danger room training. I'm pretty sure I have one in my bin.
No.
Can't do it from your discard pile, right?
Yes, he can.
Wait a second. I might not have one in my bin.
Is it deck
'Cause
or
this-
discard pile?
Deck or
It's
discard
deck
pile.
or discard pile. Yeah.
So you
I
need
had
to.
3. 1.
Well, I can trigger it.
Oh, well, if it's here, there should be another one right here. There it is.
Oh, it was in your deck.
Yeah, because I can't use this one because I'm using it to pay for him, right?
Yeah,
No,
you
you
can.
pay for him first, and then it would be there.
Yep.
Oh, are you sure?
Yep.
I thought you got to resolve the card first.
No,
Nope, you pay
spent the
first, then
card.
you play the card.
Yeah.
Okay, I pay the 4 for him, then he gets the danger room training because of danger room.
Yeah.
Sounds
And he
dangerous.
also gets me a resource card, which I'm just gonna take this genius off the top of my deck.
To
That was
play
a
the
genius idea.
Yep.
Genius.
Now that that's in my hand, I'm going to exhaust Scott Summers to get rid of this lost visor to
Nice
get my
combo.
ruby quartz down. Genius is going to put my visor down. I can use game time to
Hero
put
card.
X. Huh?
Oh, sorry. Yeah. I was
I
gonna say
was
it's a
good-
hero card.
Yeah, I know it's a hero card, but I was going to use it to put exploit weakness on him so that I could use my optic blast.
Makes sense.
So I'm gonna flip up. I'll do that. Optic put the exploit weakness on him, and I'm gonna use my visor to deal 4 damage.
All right.
Down to
much-
41.
How much threat on the
So-
main?
6.
I haven't started removing threat yet. So Wolverine heals for 1. Beast can thwart for 3. Blindfold can thwart for 3.
Done.
There's 0
That's-
Wolverine's
threat.
attacking.
That's cleared, and Wolverine will attack for 4 damage and take 2.
So
And
5.
exploit weakness makes it 5.
And exploit weakness makes it 5. Correct.
36. We cracked 40,
So-
ladies and gentlemen. It's
Oh,
all downhill
Iron
from
Will.
4.
I know you
5,
need
6,
that
7.
card so bad.
So Wolverine's at 4 of 7 health. So he will need to start doing some heals.
Iron
Oh,
Will is
it-
the new Ant-Man helmet.
I know.
It's amazing the
Uh,
difference between having
I'm
Iron
decking
Will
out.
and 2 organic steals and not having those cards.
Yeah.
Like, it's just...
It makes
You are
it-
decking out. I heard you, Brian.
All right. It's game
And-
time.
I only said
Colossus
one.
Yeah.
flipped down, right?
Yeah, you and me are both flipped.
Literally game time, like you have the card, or...
No. It's game time. I'm gonna
You're
put a
like,
skill
"No, I don't have the
investigator. I got the professor, and I got Iron Will.
I've got game time and Soul Sister, so let's see the threat. All right, 5 threat. He is scheming against me for 2 plus 0.
Healing.
Then he's healing for 3. Darn it, Mystique. You know, you're always causing trouble. He is scheming for 5 against Steve. Steven.
Yeah.
And then he heals for 3. What is going on? We finally deal significant damage and he heals it all away. And then he's attacking Cyclops for 2.
Yeah, I'll take it.
Plus 2 is 4.
Down to 3.
And then he heals for 2. 44.
So he healed 8 damage now on that
Yeah.
turn.
Unrelenting Savage. So he's going to scheme, but not for plus 1. So 2 plus 1 is 3. So this is back up to 15. Man.
So one more advance, and we could be in
And
trouble.
then he heals. He's full. Homesick.
I'm gonna exhaust. Get rid of it.
And beware of the blob. And then all this goes to Colossus.
All right. Peter is gonna look.
You've
for...
got the Metro PD, don't forget.
Yeah. Now I have my Made of Rage, and I can't use. Oh, I got the professor. All right. I'm gonna flip up. I am going to get a tough status card. Titanium Muscle and Heroic Intuition to play Iron Will. I am going to spend 1, 2, 3. Professor X is going to ready me. Remove 3, 4 with the beat cop, 5.
Did you want to put use Danger Room? Oh wait, you're not alter ego.
No. So 5. Done.
If we put it on Professor, he's temporary. So
Yeah, it's.
Although I
is
guess
what
it kind of
is.
still works. He could thwart for one more, right?
Technically, you could have done it if you had one in there.
Yeah, I only have protective, so it would have just given him health.
I kind of want to keep my Made of Rage, but I feel like I'm just going to lose this. So instead of doing Made of Rage, I'm just going to put the Skilled Investigator on Brandt. I'll lose the Made of Rage because I'm about to deck out anyway. I am going to punch for 3 off of the Blob.
Don't forget, exploit weakness is gone.
And that's me.
All right.
Blob. How much health does that guy have?
6.
6.
6.
So you can
all right.
take him out if you have a thingamabobber.
What I was planning on doing here is getting this Utopia down and putting it inspired on Beast.
Nice. Do it.
Sounds good.
So get this Utopia down, and I'll use Dust, who's my last ally that I essentially want to get. But Beast is now a 4/4/4 with
Nice.
5 health. All right, we need some threat.
Mm-hmm.
Don't forget to heal Wolverine.
Yeah, Wolverine heals for 1. So if we need some threat, am I able to flip down?
Yeah, you're fine.
All right, so 4 with Beast, 3 with Blindfold.
Yeah, and then you can ask to get healed, eh?
I'm at 4 health. I was going to heal myself 1, but I'm happy to heal an ally if that's what we need.
Oh, that's fine. Wolverine.
Oh no,
will
I
just
can
do-
actually. Never mind. I can heal myself for 4, so I'm good.
Okay.
I have cards in my
so,
hand to heal myself.
To just keep Wolverine's health at bay for now, he could just do a thwart action, and that this way I can flip down and heal and be ready.
Okay.
Okay, he's just going to thwart for 2 more.
He thwarts for 3 actually.
Yeah.
It's clear.
He's a 3/4. So I'm gonna flip
why
down.
don't you have him kill the blob?
I guess Blob only has 4 more health.
It's
3.
3 more health. I can't do 3 damage to blob.
Okay.
Oh, I
Wolverine's
could with
gonna
Storm,
be-
actually. You're good. You're good.
Okay.
I got it. Sorry.
Wolverine's still at 4 health then.
I was being
4
fickle.
damage. Cool. I'll flip down and recover with Scott Summers. And give me a second, actually, Brant, because I'm going to make this good for you. I'm going to go get a
Priority
since I flipped
target.
down priority target, and it's going on Blob.
Oh, look at this.
Is that a card draw?
It's 2 card draw.
All right. Then I gotta, because I got this. I'm gonna end up drawing that. It's all right. Okay. So I'm going. I used Cerebro. Sorry, we weren't done yet.
Sorry, I was just going to let you know. Utopia is out, right? So after an X-Men ally enters play, you exhaust it and ready an X-Men character. So anyone who plays a new ally, you get to ready something.
That's so good.
I'm going to heal for 3 and then use the white hot room to heal for 2. Or actually, I guess I'll give myself a counter in that case. Although I could get rid of my counters and go unleashed, but it's not time, right?
Well, it might be. There's no threat. Yeah, this is if there's any time to do it, it would be now.
Okay. So then I will. What am I gonna do? I'm healing somebody with this mansion. I don't remember who it was.
Wolverine, we said.
One of the allies.
Yeah, you can heal Wolverine. Blindfold.
Storm.
Blindfold
Do you think I
has
should go unleashed?
Just do it. Do it.
All right.
Embrace the dark side.
So then I'll pay for Phoenix Firebird to ready myself. Now I attack for 3, so I'll attack and kill Blob.
Well, 2.
And draw 2 cards. Uh-oh. So then I have to get rid of a support.
Yeah.
A support I control, which I guess is Cerebro?
Yeah.
Or my mansion? Should I get rid of my mansion?
No, Cerebro.
All right. So Cerebro is out. I also have my team building exercise, I guess. Then I will use Psychic Rapport, I'll have Storm Punch for 2. Then I'll use Psychic Rapport to play Soul Sisters, ready and heal us both.
You heal for 1 or 2?
I think it's 2. Yep, 2.
Oh, that's good.
So then Storm and I will punch for another 5 to bring him down to 38.
Man, we gotta start working on that.
Then I will Game Time Storm, punch again for 2, so he's at 36. And then I'll use Rock Slide and Team Building Exercise to Psychic Blast him for another 4, so he's down to 32.
And there's no minions in front of you, so.
Right. All right, best I can do.
That's pretty good. 2 and 4. I have an Overwatch. Lay down the law.
I'm getting a card. Anybody else?
Not yet.
Nope.
All right. Yeah, now we got to go damage so that he doesn't just keep healing that back.
Yeah. We're punching hard.
And then we just have to wait to get Dark Phoenix out and deal with that. Okay. 5 threat. He's attacking. Who's flipped down?
Scott Summers.
Okay.
But
He's attacking Colossus, and you have Robert Kelly?
Nope, I'm putting Professor X in front.
All right. 2 + 0. Then he's going to heal 2.
Well, that burning rage is a good thing that it's gone.
Yeah. Schemes against Scott Summers, 2 + 0. This goes to 7. And then he heals 2. 36.
We know Shadows is not going
Attacks me. I know we lost both of them. I take 4. Out goes on my shield.
So good. And you retaliate.
From what? Oh, because I'm in this form now?
Yeah.
Retaliate 1. And then he heals 0. Hey, we netted 3 so far. He only healed 3, rather. All right, against Colossus, caught off guard.
Man, it's annoying. All right.
Homo Superior will surge into Pyro. What do you got, Brian?
Sorry. I was thinking when you said Colossus, Cyclops, because you know how we are with that. So,
and a Master Plan will presumably run out the deck. Yep.
All right. I think I'm just gonna get rid of my Dauntless because there's nothing else I really want to lose. So
makes sense. All right, there's just Pyro, and I mean he's got the claws against Colossus, but that's it.
All right. Well. Okay. My turn is going to be remove his. I can remove his. Get rid of his steady.
He doesn't have steady as stalwart.
Get rid of his stalwart. It's one of each, right?
Yeah. You're getting rid of it.
Yeah, and I'll put an Overwatch on something on my turn.
It is not actually your turn.
Doesn't matter. It's just an action.
Just letting. You know.
Okay. So here, let's try and do some stuff here. All right. Scott Summers. I'm going to. I think I am. I'm recovering for 3 first. Go back to 9. I'm going to flip up. I'm going to put a priority target on Pyro. And then I'm going to use Ruby Quartz to do the Optic Blast. And when I do that, I'll do a full blast.
Can't. You're not exhausted. You have to
Oh,
exhaust.
you're right. You're right. You're right. I forgot that one. That's what I was doing. Okay. I'm not healing for 3.
What's your card? Because it's a use it or lose it.
Yeah, I'm gonna be doing that. Don't worry.
Oh, okay.
I'm doing it this round. So yeah, I'm not healing for 3. I'm flipping up. I'm doing what I just said. So optic blast. So it's
14 damage in total. With piercing and overkill. And ranged.
why is it 14?
Because
I think
it's
it's
3
11.
plus 11.
Nope, it's 3
no,
plus
it's
8.
3 plus 8.
Oh, sorry.
It's 11 in,
Oh,
it's
yeah,
11
yeah,
in
sorry.
total. So 11 in total going through Pyro to Sabertooth.
He's down to 28.
So
And you're
that
exhausted.
exhausts me. Priority target's gone. I draw 2 more cards. Cool. All right. I'm going to use Beast to punch. Is anyone? No one was alter ego. Oh, could I have used that thing to heal someone?
Yep.
While I was alter ego. Okay, I'm going to use it to heal blindfold.
Okay.
Okay, so Beast is going to punch for 4. Take a damage.
24.
Blindfold is going to thwart for 3. Take a damage.
It's down to 4.
Wolverine is going to punch for 4 and take 2 damage.
Down to 20.
Then I will use this. I will use this. And I will use this. I will spend 3 over here. And I will do my shock and awe. So spend 3 resources of any type. Deal 6 damage to an enemy. So it's going to be the boss. And ready each ally you control. Remove this card from the game.
Nice.
14.
Now it's time to get the team strike down.
Unfortunately, I do not have that. So Beast is going to punch for 4.
There's no X jet on the table, right?
No,
No.
I got this card.
Blindfold can thwart for 3 and go away.
Down to 1.
Blindfold is gone. And Wolverine can punch for another 4, and he'll be at 6 of 7. 6 of his 7 health.
Okay.
I could then use. I could technically use Psychic Report.
Or you could just game time for an extra 8 damage.
Yeah, I guess that is true.
Game time is just one person.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I can use it. I could use it twice on
Oh,
Beast.
you have 2 of them. You have 2 of them.
Yeah, I could use it twice on Beast and do another 4 damage.
4
sorry,
or
8
8?
damage. 8 damage.
All right, he has 6, so that'll flip him.
Yeah.
Nice.
And we already used the Metro PD, right?
I did not.
Oh, get rid of the tough. Done.
Tough gone.
Was he 18? So 54, and he has Retaliate now.
Metro PD removes tough.
Done. All right, that's me.
Yep.
Yep.
All right. I can put down a med team, or I can do Professor X so I can attack twice.
I think Professor X attack twice and go to town. Yeah,
I have a telepathic trickery.
but we're short.
I could stun and confuse him, but I don't have the resource for it, so I think it's not.
I think I'm just gonna.
right?
I think I should just pitch this.
Oh yeah.
So team building, Angel and Med team will. Sorry, I got attack for 3 first. Take a retaliate. He's down to 51. Then I'll play Professor X. As I said.
Ready another app. So
yeah,
before you do that, remember I have Utopia, so you would ready an extra X-Men by playing Professor X.
So what you could do
if
is
Storm attacks, I could have her remove threat, I guess.
Or just confuse the villain. Just get a confuse on him.
And not play Professor X?
No. You confuse him with the professor.
Oh.
And then you
Got
ready.
And you
That
ready
makes
yourself
sense. Got
with
it.
Utopia.
Yep. I got it. Thanks, Steve. Sorry, I missed it.
No, you're good.
All right. Professor will clear that threat. I will punch him again.
Poor beat cop. I'm gonna sneak that threat off with the beat cop instead.
Should I just get rid of Storm and deal 2 damage, or is it not worth it? It's probably better to have a blocker at this point than 2 damage.
Just keep a blocker.
Yeah.
Professor X. You don't need to exhaust him. You can keep him at full health. I stole it with the beat cop because the beat cop's probably more relevant. We can take out a minion at one point.
I will flip down, gain a counter, and then I have psychic manipulation if we want to. Whatever. I'm done.
All right. I am going to punch for 3. Lose a tough. Iron Will draws me a card. And then I'm going to play Overwatch on the main scheme, because why not? I am also going to flip down. I'm going to put an armor up back in. So then when he wants to attack, and then I'll keep a steel fist. And then, yeah, there's nothing else I want to do right now. So go. 1,
All right,
2.
ready up.
I deck out though.
2 people are flipped down, correct?
Yep.
Or Cyclops is up and Colossus is down. I should ask it that way.
Yep.
All right. I don't think I need psychic manipulation, right?
No. I would really doubt it.
All right. I just need damage, of which I'm drawing none.
I need heals on my allies.
I got that. Well, no, I passed the med team, unfortunately. All right. He's adding 6 threat to the main scheme. He is attacking Cyclops for 4. I'm blocking with Professor X.
Cool.
4 + 0, and then he heals 0.
Nice.
He's scheming against me, but he's confused. He's scheming against Piotr for 3, and then he heals 1. 49. Main scheme is at 9. First card against Cyclops is Unrelenting Savage, so he's attacking you for 4.
Yeah, defending for 2.
You're defending, okay. It's 7 total. So you take 5.
Ouch. I am down to 1.
And then you can pay 2 to ready.
And I will.
I got you. I got Storm if you get attacked again somehow. Weird. Toad, Medical Emergency, and Master Plan. So 2, 4, 6, 8, and 4 is 12.
Cool. All right, Brandt. It's all you, bro.
All right.
I'm going to Peter and find, there you go, Bulletproof Protector.
I got nothing.
Oh, you have the telepathic thing, though. Don't.
Yeah, I mean, I could stun and confuse him, but I got no damage.
Well, let us take care of damage. Stun and confuse him. Remove 4 threat.
Can I get a
Overwatch.
heal on Beast?
Do you want to heal on Beast or a heal on yourself?
I'll
Beast.
flip down and recover, but
Okay.
Beast is like 8 damage potential. Or he's got Retaliate, right?
Yep.
Is it just static Retaliate, or is it the upgrade?
No,
He
no.
has static
Static.
retaliate.
Ouch. Okay, so the Healing Beast doesn't matter then. He's only going to be attacking once and dying.
Okay.
So never mind. Yeah, I will take that heal.
All right, I will pay 4 and I'll mind control Toad.
Nice.
I don't know if that's worth it, but whatever. I'll attack for 2 and Toad's almost dead. And then
keep that card, because I'm going to probably try to see if we can get rid of a side scheme.
hold on. Do you want me to do telepathic trickery?
No. Oh, you can do it right now.
So I get rid of 4 threat. Am I also getting rid of 4 here? I don't know if it matters. This is just an acceleration. Might as well.
Might as well.
It's a card draw.
Overwatch.
Overwatch goes back to you. Boomerangs. And then I have the Metro PD and my own attack. So I attack for 3. Oh, would that trigger this?
No,
From an enemy attack. No.
From an attack. And what's great is you can take the full blast, but again, it's kind of
It
weird.
won't work. Yeah.
It won't
So I'll have Toad block.
Yeah. All right, turn.
Yeah, I have Metro PD, so I'll just wait and see if somebody needs 1 threat removal. Otherwise, I'll deal a damage to him.
All right, so I'm gonna flip up, get a tough. I'm gonna use bulletproof protector, remove a tough, get 2 tough, draw a card. I am going to use armor up and beat cop to play organic steel. Place 2 tough. Oh my god, it seems like it was just so long for this to happen.
Yeah.
I'm gonna titanium muscles for 2. I'm going to discard a tough to deal 5 damage, stun and confuse. I lose a tough.
Oh, you don't have to lose the tough because I already stunned and confused.
Oh no, because then I'll lose a tough from the retaliate. And then I'll trigger Iron Will, draw a card.
I forgot to put it on there, I realized.
I will organic steel to place a tough on myself. Beat cop will remove a threat from something.
Yep.
I will play 1-2 to play another steel fist for 5.
He's down to 34.
Lose a tough, draw a card. I will bulletproof protector, remove a tough to add 2 tough, draw a card. And do we have an ally without a upgrade?
Oh,
I assume you can't put it on Toad because he's not an X-Men. So yeah.
No, he's not an X-Man. Yeah, I learned that the hard way. All right, pitching this.
By reading the card.
By reading the card. All right. How much damage did I do? How much is that Sabertooth now?
He's at 34. I don't remember what he was at. I think he was at 46. So I think he did 12.
He's at 46. All right, I'll just remove 2 threat.
Okay, it's down to
Colossus.
2.
Yeah, because I'll be able to draw 2 extra cards, and then Organic Steel will put another card in for me.
how much threat was it that you were removing?
Just 2.
Just 2? Can we do it from the side scheme instead? That way I can get a skilled investigator.
Oh, yeah, do it.
Yep, and if you need
Over to-
one more,
over-
I have the Metro PD. Otherwise, I'll deal a damage to him.
Yeah. Okay. Over to me, right?
Yep.
Okay. Wolverine is going to thwart for 3 off the side scheme. And then game time and thwart for 3 off the side scheme.
Sweet, and we heal the Senator.
I will draw a card.
I always want to heal him enough so I can just take a hit and let him take damage.
Yeah.
But it's always risky.
Now that I drew my card, I'll use
I draw
my
a card too.
Yeah. I'll use Genius to do Tactical Brilliance to remove 3 threat and choose Tactic card in your discard pile, add it to your hand. What do you guys want? -1 attack for this round?
-1. Yeah,
It's fine. He's stunned and confused. Are you flipping down, Cyclops?
Yeah, I have 2 health. I have to.
So I mean, it probably helps. Well, Colossus is tough.
But I'm gonna lose because of the piercing.
Okay. Yeah. So -1 attack.
I'll go get the -1 attack then. I'll just put that on him. And
Oh wait, do you have 1, 2, 3 to get rid of piercing?
what does it take to get rid of?
One of each.
1 of each? Okay, let me see if I have a different one to get then. That's the case. Yep, I can get exploit weakness to my hands and then go 1, 2, 3 and get rid of it.
Sweet.
Yeah, exactly.
There you go.
Wolverine is just a beat cop for us, Mark.
Yep, currently for now. Yeah, especially because
he's a beat
going
cop, That's removing
He's-
3 threat.
He's going to die if he attacks right now. So I am going to flip down and recover, and Metro PD can do the thwart or the damage, whatever you want.
Let's do damage. So it's funny how people will say, like, oh, Sabertooth is just a nasty bruiser, but he's not a bruiser at all. He's a control. That's why he's so frustrating, right? He's healing, he's adding out things with threat, like he's putting out big minions, so it's all control against us because look at that, all of us combined, we dealt 16 damage to him that round.
And he's gonna probably heal like
with all the other things we're trying to do. He won't heal that much now, yeah. All right, cool. I drew 13 damage. So
I drew game time.
You were supposed to say 14. Well, we can game time. What's his name, though, right? We can game time his allies.
Yeah, we can.
They can just go to town.
But the thing is, they don't have range. That's why if we had I forgot to put a gun for Wolverine, so he could have ranged. And
we'll get through it.
Wolvie's got his gun.
All right, we're going to 6. We're going to 10.
Beast only has 1 health left, and so does same with Wolverine.
He's stunned against me. He's attacking Colossus. Do you want me to block with Toad, or just leave Toad for more damage?
Actually, no. I want to draw some cards. So
3, 4, 5.
And I lose a tough. I don't retaliate anymore. Organic Steel, trigger Iron Will, draws me a card.
He heals for 3.
Damn it.
And then he's confused. Well, 36. All right, so we get Unrelenting Savage. He's attacking me again. I got my shield, right? Oh no, he'll hit the senator.
Correct.
All right, so Toad dies.
Heals for 3. Come on.
And then he heals for 3. So 39.
Attacks again. Heals for 3.
Attaches that to nobody. Surges. Advances. 2 + 2 is 4. Heals for 2. Back to 41. It's like just undoing all the damage we did. We'll get there. And infiltration for you, so that shuffles in your deck, Brian. And then I think you're down, so it surges, right? Shadow of the Past.
I mean, it surges anyways, doesn't it?
No, I drew attack. I drew assault.
And then we get
Mr. Sinister.
And he's not that bad, right? He's just got 6. Who cares?
Yeah, he's tough and villainous. That's the big deal. But for a round or 2, he's not a big deal. All right. And that's got 6. And we have to go get gene therapy if we do that. All right. All this passes to Colossi.
All right. Let's just get rid of his. I did not get it. Yeah.
Health pool.
Yeah. So I think I'm gonna go titanium muscles for 2. Do we need the X Jet at this point?
Nope.
Probably not.
Does anybody think they need the resource?
No. Actually, I straight up do.
Okay. So then 2 plus. No,
sorry. I wasn't trying to be difficult. All of a sudden you said, and I was like, actually.
2 plus a beat cap is going to put an X Jet down. All right. I am going to remove a threat with the beat cap off something.
Are we getting rid of this and getting gene therapy?
I don't know what that does, but does it just go on somebody?
It's just a boost. Maybe we just let it be.
Yeah, let's let it be.
Yeah, because then I can use Storm to push more over there.
All right, so I'm gonna punch with Colossus, gain retaliate for 3, and then draw a card.
38.
I'm gonna spend 2 for an organic steel, so get 2 toughs, and then I have a game time for when we need it. And then the resources available for that. So that's me. I only have 3 damage.
Okay. Yeah, I have no damage, unfortunately.
Well,
it's
I have game
ridiculous. I can put team training on Brandt. I can give Storm inspired. and then I can do a tactical brilliance.
Can you do a weakness on him?
Uh,
Can you go get one of your upgrades? And
So the Metro PD
like
can get rid of the tough, and then I can telekinetic attack right through him, and he's dead.
you mean the exploit weakness
yeah, whichever.
or the minus attack?
He doesn't need any stat bonuses because I can blow him up unless we're going to leave him, and then I can deal my damage to the boss.
Yeah, I think that should be the plan, right? Maybe Cyclops stays down, puts a +1 damage on him. So
well, I can't. Oh, well, yeah, I can put exploit weakness on him if you want, and then I just buff up Brandt with team training inspired, and that's it.
yeah, that could work. And I also have a game time, so that's more damage.
Okay, then you know what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pitch tactical brilliance to put exploit weakness on him, and I can put practiced defense on him as well, because why not? It's there. I'll use energy to give team training to Brandt, and I'll put an inspired on Storm.
Okay.
Oh,
I'll recover for 3 since I'm staying down. If you oh wait, I can use the thing to heal Beast, right? Or to heal Wolverine.
Yeah, unless I heal Storm, but we have game time, right?
I have game time, correct?
Yep. So
Yeah.
you can heal Beast.
I need to heal Beast so that he can actually do something.
Okay.
So Beast can thwart or attack for 4 based off what we need right now.
So he's punching. That's 10 damage with game time.
I
And
don't know
Beast
how
goes
you're
away.
getting 10. Wait, he punches for 4 plus exploit weakness or
Yeah.
4 with exploit weakness?
No, he punches for 4 by himself, 5 with exploit weakness.
All right, but he takes retaliate, so is he not dead?
He would die.
I
He
healed
would
him
die to
1, so we can't
retaliate.
game time him. Is my
That's
point,
right. He would be thwarting for 4.
So he'd have to thwart for 4, live,
and then attack
game
for
time,
5.
and then attack for 5. Done.
That's the only move on that.
Sounds good.
All right,
Let's get damage, and we're leaving this
Okay.
guy out, right? We're
Beast
gonna
is
let some
gone.
Stuff go on there.
If you want, Wolverine is at 5 of 7 health right now, so he would have to just thwart for 3, or he just goes away and attacks.
Are you
Yeah, I don't
almost
know the
decked
best
out?
plan.
Are you almost decked out?
I am going to deck out. I have 5 cards.
Oh shoot!
So just punch him.
Who's gonna have the senator?
You.
I will.
Then you need to keep Wolverine. Because if you, oh no, you can discard a.
So you have the senator. He's in front of you.
Oh, I have
Yeah.
the senator. Okay.
Yeah. Next
Are
round.
you
I
up or
will.
down?
I'm still up.
So Wolverine is just going to thwart for 3 then.
Okay.
That's me.
Yeah, I mean, I wonder if he should just punch. Anyway. Okay, should
If he
I give him?
punches, he goes away, and I'm okay with that. That's fine. If that's
Should I give him
if,
stun and confuse, or should I just deal damage?
Can you do both?
Yes.
Then do both.
Okay.
Does
But
you
I
guys
can't play
want
my game
Wolverine?
time. So
So whatever game time. Who cares? Stunning and confuses is 2 less heals.
yeah, that was my thought process. So
you guys
All right, I will
just
get
want
rid of that.
Wolverine to punch for 5 and go away.
I guess I'll just punch next turn. It's -1, but it's fine.
All right.
I think it'll work. All right, I will do that, and then Storm now has +1 health, so she'll attack for 3. Which one is 4? So 29.
Takes 2.
And then
3.
I punch for 3. 26. Go to 7. And then I use your thing, right?
Yeah.
The X-Jet.
To do 9.
You saved it for me?
Yeah, it's yours.
Yep. 9 + 1 is 10, so he's at 16.
All right, he's out next turn. All right.
I flip down. I guess I have the shield, so I'll just stay up, right?
Yeah.
1, 2,
Alright.
3, 4, 5. I'm decking out.
Sounds
And
good.
you have that to resolve that stupid card right away too.
Oh, Metro
I have
PD does one more. Done.
The
And I have a Metro.
What
infiltration.
stupid card has to be resolved right away?
Infiltration. So I have to resolve it before I finish decking out.
As soon as you get it in your hand, yeah.
All right. So all of this is in my discard right now. Infiltration. After this card enters your hand, discard an ally or support you control. I guess
These are
I'll just
upgrades.
discard my danger room.
Yeah, or
Sounds good.
actually the +1. Oh no, not the +1 health for everyone because that.
And now we're good.
You know what? Maybe I'll just get rid of the skilled investigator.
Hey.
Oh wait, no, that's an upgrade. It's an ally or support. Can't get rid of that.
So
And
I
it has
think
to
you
be
still
support.
shuffle though. I think you still shuffle. I don't understand, like, because it says when you draw your hand. So I think it's
That's
you're going to
what
draw
I'm
your
thinking.
hand, get the card, and then discard.
Yes, exactly. So I have to draw to my 6, and then when I get it, it goes to the. This infiltration goes.
It stays in your hand until
Stays-
you are allowed to
You may
discard.
this card from your
I have
hand. at
8
the end of
damage
your
next turn.
phase. All right.
I have 9. I have a Maid of Rage.
I have 10. Sorry. I said 8.
I have
you said
11 million.
All right. So I'll just be this when I find it. I'll discard Utopia.
9. All right. Scott Summers is down. Everybody else is up.
Yep.
Yep. He's minus
All
1
right.
attack for the round.
He's stunned against you. He's confused against you. Mr. Sinister is scheming against you for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this goes to 11. Then he's attacking me, and I have the shield. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Thank you, shield.
You still retaliate, by the way.
And I retaliate 2.
No, it's not an attack.
All right. Yeah, I've gone over that so many times with people, and I never remember which way it is. Then we're doing cards.
No. No. Back up.
He
There
didn't
you go.
heal. I know. I got it. Is it +1? Is this only +1 for attacks?
It's just no. It's whenever the enemy reveals a boost. Oh wait, no. So this should be an ability, right? The number of boost icons, and that increases the boost icon. So yeah, it's gonna heal for an extra 1 for each.
All right. This guy's got Homo sapien, superior, medical emergency. He deals the damage to the senator.
The senator's laughing. He's like, "You guys are doing a good job."
Caught off guard. I will get rid of my skilled investigator.
Fine. You guys are. I'm giving you cards. And you just give them
Dude,
back.
my skilled investigator is
Passes
still
to
around.
Scott Summers. These are gone. We've got 17 damage, and we get the win.
There you go.
Yeah,
Go,
exploit
Scott.
weakness.
See if we can not give Steve a turn.
You know what? I don't care. It's fine.
Thanks for playing, Steve. Have a good
It-
night.
I will actually even game time you, somebody, if you can. I'm so good with it.
Well, the boost
Yeah.
just boost his healing. That's what we
You have
think.
damage, right?
When I was playing
right,
with somebody, they
Brent?
said it's only in certain instances, and I don't remember what it is. So
No.
I have 8 damage, and he has 9.
Yeah. So you can even stay down, Scott, if you want to. No, because remember, hit points matter.
Yeah, I know hit points matter.
Remember, kids, hit points matter.
All hit points matter. And there's even a reminder text in the
hey,
book about
this is what I'm gonna do. This is what I'm going to do. I am going to recover for 3. I'll go back to full health. I will flip up. I will pay 2 to do lead from the front on Brandt.
Okay.
And I will pay 1 to put exploit weakness on him. And then because I did that, I can use my visor to optic blast him for 3, which is 4.
He's down to 13.
Brandt,
So
you
amplify
have
icon says
a lead from the front.
So it increases the boost icons on boost cards. When a boost card is turned
And
face up during an enemy activation, it's only saying activation. So unless there's something else, so he wouldn't have healed for an extra one.
Okay, cool. I knew somebody had told me, but I don't remember who.
infiltration is being discarded just in case we don't get through this, but I think we will. So you have the lead from the front on you there, Brandt.
All right, so she's attacking for 4, plus 1 is 5, brings it to 7.
Wolverine punches for 4.
Down to 3, plus 1 is 2. I will flip down and heal. White hot room. I'll heal Colossus for 1.
I'm at 14.
Well,
heal me for 1. I'll go back to 10.
I took no damage this entire game.
And then I will play Colossus, knocking Colossus out of play.
Stop cheating.
Sorry,
right.
Cyclops. I didn't even say it. I'll play Polaris and give Colossus a tough, and we get the win.
Yay! No, don't attack.
And I think we're all at full health.
Made of rage.
No, you're not supposed to get a turn.
Oh, come on. Just
nice. And I think we all finished at full health.
Yeah.
Yep.
Cool.
Yep. Very cool.
So that is that. You just need to somehow mark. I'm going to take a picture of which one you didn't use or you did use. I don't know how you guys want to do it.
Yes. So
just in case it takes 7 weeks to play again because Brian decides to make up another fake holiday so he doesn't have to play games with us.
Wow.
So
I have a piece of paper.
War cry for me.
Give me a second.
Good game. It was just like, man, once you flip them, it's so inevitable, but it just took forever to get there.
It took 2 hours because we started at 8:40.
Yeah,
I'll mark all this.
No,
down.
it was fine. It wasn't like it was painstakingly long once we flipped him. Because then it was like retaliate, so our allies are going to go down. Like, you know what I mean?
But that's fine. Like again, I don't mind Sabertooth because seriously, when I played Sabertooth solo with Colossus, and it was a different deck. But
who was player 1? Steve?
Yeah.
Well, I have to say my favorite way to fight Sabertooth is on standard with Star-Lord, and you don't even save the Senator. You just he like comes in, he's like boom, 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 and Sabertooth is just dead. And then he's like, Senator, this way, please. You never even bother to rescue him. You're just like, I'll just kill him.
Steve had 14 hit points.
Look at this.
Yeah.
Nice.
And we got rid of
10 hit points. Did you have full health there, Brent?
I did. I flipped and healed at the end. Yep, and Nimrod's out, so that's good.
Not Nimrod.
What do you have? What's
Bastion.
your max hit points?
Me?
11, 10?
9.
9?
Thank you.
9. Okay, we finished the Frightened Police, right?
Yep.
Frightened Police is done. Future past cards in the victory display. Did we have any? No?
Yeah.
Yes, we have Bastion.
Bastion and then the medical guide. But I don't think
that doesn't count. It's not future past. That's asking you what future past cards are in the victory display.
Yeah, Bastion.
So why? So they have victory, and it's only to get them out of the deck, right? There's no reward.
Yeah, so they don't go back in for the next round. What else?
Victory
Roll
is like a
upgrades.
thing. So in Arkham, sorry, Brian, what'd you say?
Sorry, what's the next roll upgrades in play? We need to mark which ones we use so we don't have them for the next time.
Yeah, I lose Warcry.
Surprise.
That's such a good one too.
In Arkham, the victory points are your experience because the way Arkham works is when you finish a scenario, you can level up the cards in your deck and make them stronger.
Yes, I remember that.
So you can change for Justice into like a 2 for 5, or maybe the kicker gives it +2.
Yeah, and there's no
so you make them better. And then in Lord of the Rings, it's a victory condition. So like you might need 12 points in the victory display to win that particular scenario.
Okay.
So they put it in champions. Obviously, they used it in Sinister Motives. That's the only one they've used it in. Oh, maybe it was Victory and Galaxy's Most Wanted, right? So only
I forgot
Boggs
to
has
print
used
this out. I'll print it out for the next time.
Perfect.
Cool.
Nice.
Thanks, Brian.
Yeah, I mean, it went pretty smooth. I agree with you. I think Sabertooth's a fun fight. He's a tricky one to be like, oh, let's do Saber. You know, it's like it's going to be long. And I felt like once we flipped him and got rid of all those side schemes and killed Bastion and Mystique, like
Mystique
it felt like, okay, now we just have to do damage. And we didn't draw damage, but we don't have an aggression player. So
yeah,
we're just trying to draw our events that deal damage.
So the next scenario is Wide Awake, right?
Yeah.
What's the big thing about Wide Awake is that
mostly that we get allies, and it's all front loaded with threat, and then threat isn't an issue.
Okay.
Yeah, so once you get rid of that, I was like,
so,
oh my God, there's like 5.
We start with this card next time?
Nope,
it's gone.
It's out of the game. Okay.
There's nothing that carries over. The only thing that carries over is in the
that deck. Hence why you were talking about Arkham and the carrying over stuff.
Right, yeah. So yeah, there's in this one, there's nothing that you keep in your deck. So you can roll build again, but that's not really keeping cards. Thank you, everybody watching. Thanks for saying good game.
Yeah.
Oh, no chump blocking. That's right. That's the big thing. In
yeah.
The next one.
If you lose your
and I guess we're doing put 2 cards in display, so we're only going to be able to add 4 cards.
It's
so
true,
that's where it gets tricky. It's a timer if we're doing it that way. So.
And there's 2 cards in the scenario that says if you don't flip down and exhaust, you're
right
at the end of your turn.
So if you're exhausted when you get it, you're sunk.
Yeah.
Exhaustion surges into that, then that's it. Unless we have Utopia or something.
Yeah, it didn't really matter. So.
All right. So now that we're done this, has anyone seen the Gambit stuff?
I did.
I like it. I saw people not like it. I was like, what do you not like? I'm like, he's charging stuff and then.
Right. I think people were looking for something like it's pretty straightforward. Like you put charge counters and then charge things up. I think people were looking people were literally saying, what if you had to throw your cards and if you hit the villain, you score a point? Like if they I'm just saying it would have been it would have been a Spider Ham like element, right? They'd be adding something outside the game. I don't know that it would have been good because then it would have been weird on like when you're playing an 8-player game and you have to throw it across the room and hit the. You didn't like that joke, Sam. No, I don't think that's what they were looking for. They were looking for things that were more,
deck manipulation.
Exactly.
I like it.
They were looking for things that were interesting, but he's cool. I like the card. The one that lets you thwart from alter ego is cool, but if you're not are you going to play it because you're going to stay in alter ego 2 turns? That would be the idea, right? Because if you're flipping up and down, then it doesn't matter. You could just play it on either side.
Yeah.
I mean, there's weird things like you could get rid of a crisis in here that says then he activates, so he would scheme instead of. So you could do stuff like that.
Correct.
But unless you're staying down 2 turns.
Personally,
and
for
obviously
me,
for the alter
I
ego
think
decks, it's amazing.
Fun. I was going to say, personally, for me, I think it's just fun that we have a character coming out that's like, hey, go ahead, be alter ego, stay alter ego. You can play an alter ego.
I agree.
I think
that would have been a cool Nick Fury thing if he only had one. He didn't actually flip.
Oh,
I mean, that's a weird thing to say. He can't flip, but
that's true.
Or something obvious, something that if you did flip, it was way better to be in the other form.
Yeah, he's like
you can use your recovery on other people or something.
Make a character like Nick Fury, who's just Nick Fury. He doesn't have a flip. He just has a card on the side. Let's say it's called Helicarrier or something like that. Right?
Ship command. Right. Come on, Bob. Come on. Be a man.
Whatever. Ship command or the director of S.H.I.E.L.D. A card on the side that has multiple different things that you can only do based off certain things or commands, whatever you do.
Imagine how complicated that would be. And then people are complaining that, I'm all for that kind of stuff, but that's just going to be out of this. It's got to be.
Let's just get Wolverine's claws in play, and then we'll worry about.
Oh my God, So this is so complicated now.
It's not. It's not. Put it into play. Start the game. Put it in play.
No, I think play by the rules, and if you don't end up with it, if it's in your hand and you can't play it, scoop, reshuffle, and play again. Like then you're playing by the rules. You're never cheating. You're just scooping. But I mean, I know there's people who like to track their wins and losses, so they'd probably feel like now I got a loss because I randomly drew.
Yeah,
or like, what if Wolverine's claws didn't fire? I mean, Banner couldn't turn into Hulk, right?
True.
So now you got to play without the claws and without the ability, and he's just a 2/2/2.
It's so weird too. It's really weird. I was like, but why did they put a resource? I understand maybe why they put a resource. If there's like, look at what's her face, Spectrum. They put a resource on her permanence because she has the energy duplication that generates. So that could be a future proof. Maybe that could be a design space that they explore. And then that's why Wolverine's claws have a resource on it. Like,
right. Well, they could very simply say, because like all these cards have them on it too, right? So they could very simply say, make a card that says exhaust a resource you control and generate, an upgrade you control and generate its resource. So they put it on the ones that are permanent on heroes so that they could add that into the game, right?
Exactly. So
it does make it confusing.
Yeah. Because then there's like, well, is it in play? So now is Vision's Intangible in play? Is it not in play? Does it start in game? Do we still have a 6 hand size? Do we start at 5?
I did play with a 5 hand size when I played with Nelson the other day.
Oh, look at you.
And he put that video up, and I mean, it was awesome. Vision was awesome. I mean, Scarlet Witch was incredibly helpful. Like,
these debates, guys, are always going to happen. Just more content's going to come out, and more debates will happen. So,
yeah.
But Gambit looks cool. I mean, that card that's like get a counter, and then you can spend the counters and deal damage.
The whatchamacallit, I don't know what it's called now, but it's like, is it Royal Flush where you add a charge counter, deals 0 damage, deals 0 damage, deals 0 damage?
So if you have 3 charge counters, it's 3, 3, and 3.
And play it with aggressive energy or 2.
So that's 4, 4, 4.
So that's a perfect example of where I would want aggressive energy in his deck and not double resources. So I would steer clear of cards that cost 4 and higher.
Yeah.
Maybe even 3s. I always like Into the Phrase. So
did you see the new video that came out for deck building? Get Up in Game.
Phenomenal. Josh's one.
Josh, I was like, I sent him a few messages on my.
It was clear and concise. Yeah.
It was so well organized, and I love that he took Captain America because he's very all over and he can do pretty much.
You're right. He broke down each of the different things using Captain America.
I loved it. That for me was just like, because I remember I tried to do something like that, and I just went all over the place, and I sounded stupid because I was just trying to explain stuff, and then what happened is I went into like, you know what? I'm just gonna make one video for each of them, and I'm not gonna try to go crazy and try to explain the 5 different strategies in one shot for like protection or something like that.
Yeah. So that's Get Up in Game. So check out Josh's channel, Get Up in Game. He does a great job.
Amazing. That was
explaining
amazing.
all that stuff.
Yeah.
No, I would love to make strategy videos and stuff like that, but it doesn't make sense on my channel, I'm too broad.
You do other things.
And too live to do some of that stuff. But yeah, it's interesting because what's his name too? I don't actually know. D20. He just made one about like the 4 and 5 cost cards.
Oh, I saw that, but it's only the basic cards. It's like, was it worth it?
Yeah, but it was like the whole reason those cards are good is because double, triple, and table resources exist. Because if there were none of those resources, all of those cards would inherently be bad.
Yeah.
So the whole idea is like Nick Fury is good because you can play him with a double resource.
Now.
So then 3 cards are being replaced by 3 cards, and presumably you're giving up cards you don't want to use, right? And you're getting cards you it's all potential. Which is the entire point of the Star-Lord deck, which Brian learned from playing that. Like, it's all potential. I want to get whatever his ability is, Smooth Talker, to potentially get another card. It's all that kind of stuff, right? And it was interesting, like Heimdall, who
You dig
we
for what
haven't
you
played
want.
in a while, but like it's
it's
such
so-
a good turn.
So
And then he controls 2 threat. Like, so he'll remove 6 threat, block, and completely spell out a turn for you.
yeah, for me,
Right?
Heimdall,
But outside solo, I agree. He just loses his luster and he's pretty expensive. He's not that. But then like Lockjaw, he was talking about like, oh, I would never play like the entire point of Lockjaw is to not play him from your hand. If you play him from your hand, he becomes bad.
Yes,
You're paying
absolutely.
But it was funny. I made a lot of comments on there because he was saying like Hulk doesn't like expensive cards. I was like, Hulk loves expensive cards. He has a triple like.
Got 2 triple.
And again, I'm not trying to like critique his video or whatever. I'm just saying, like, there's a
It's your
lot
own
to
opinion.
talk through with those. Like, power ofs make a big difference. I mean, that's why Power in All of Us, there was that whole debate that it's kind of too power. And I agree. Like, the basic cards, I have more basic cards than any other card in my box. And Power in All of Us can power some of the strongest cards in the game now.
Yeah.
So it's a little too much. It feels like that card shouldn't have happened.
No, it's not too much. It's not too much. It's not too much.
But yeah, right. I mean, that's the thing. How do I get the symbiote? People are like, why would you play the symbiote suit for? That's like your whole turn. I'm like, I don't. I play it with double resources. But I said I would play 6 ER just to get +1 card. Like that's how good I feel like +1 card is early.
So let's talk about our decks. Like
We didn't talk about Gambit either. That's fine.
Yeah.
People, there's great people making great videos about Gambit. They'll read every card to you. Check them out.
That's true.
Exactly.
All you can board. I watched his.
Gambit ASMR.
ASMR, what was that?
And that's
Dude,
that
I
thing where
was-
like people make nice
yeah.
noises and you like to
I
listen
watched because I was telling Brandt before you got here, Steve, when on the stream that I backed a new Kickstarter. It's called Tainted Grail. And I watched some guy do an ASMR unboxing of the first Tainted Grail. And it was at nighttime. I'm just like just slowly falling asleep. He's literally like every time he picked up like one of those bags that things come in, he's like crimpling it, crunching it, and then he like slowly rips it open, and then he takes the cards and he's like slowly spreading them apart, and they're just like making the sound. I'm like, oh my god, this is ridiculous. it was so funny, but it put me to sleep immediately. I was like,
So my opinion on our decks is that everything was irrelevant except our cooperation. At least in my deck for sure.
I think so too. I think I went too hard on the buffing up the allies. It didn't work out so well.
I think 9 game times is too much. That's my suggestion was I'm gonna probably remove
I think we had 2 each. I think it'd be fine.
9 game times. Yeah, that's what we had, right? Yeah.
But it was interesting that we
probably too
learned from that. But take a look at Beast. When Beast, we had game times on Beast, it was crazy. He was a 4/4, and then
So what you're saying is that he was a beast.
he was a beast. You know what could have been good? Oh no, I was gonna say the coordinated attack, but that's only for minions.
Yeah.
That's good on the boss.
Yeah, the problem with the game times is they're the end of the combo line, right? So it's like you're trying to put an ally out, you're trying to get a thing on them, you're trying to get danger room out so that you can get the trainings on them, and then you're trying to game time them. So if you're going to cut, like you said, you put 2 mission trainings in. I'd put 3 mission trainings, but cut a game time. I think that makes more sense.
Makes sense. How did you put mission trainings? Oh, you put the.
I used it as my roll card.
But you can only.
I don't know how to call it. Yeah, I used 1 upgrade and 1 event as my.
Okay. Yeah.
So that would make sense to me. I mean, you could cut back and decide you only need 1 game time and you're just doing it every so often. But like, I don't know. He says the allies didn't work, but we had a lot of allies going for us: Storm, Polaris, Wolverine, Marvel Girl, Blindfold.
Yeah. No, the X-Men were out in force.
There was plenty of allies doing plenty of things, and it was cool that we could always trigger those things. Whereas in single player, those cards they lose a little bit, right? Like people were saying how much they don't like X-Mansion because if you're not flipping down every turn, you're not getting 2 heal out of it, you know?
No. But
and if you're not healing allies, you might as well just play crew quarters or downtime.
Correct. So no, definitely for the next game, 100% switching up the way I'm going to be playing Colossus.
I expect.
In a different aspect.
No, I think I'm going to keep the justice aspect, but I think I'm going to go more into the higher cost cards. I might just add Avengers, even though it's not super thematic. I might just add the helicarrier, mansion, and just play with those, just to again give more resources. Because the whole point for me is to support, flip up with the other one, come in and block, come back down. Obviously,
you know who loves to hang out in the mansion? The
chill.
Spider-Man Justice Ally.
There you go. He's coming out. He's coming. He's gonna be there because with the meditations, it just makes sense.
We'll see. I may change aspects. We'll see.
And I think I'm gonna get rid of the Overwatch. I think we had threat, even though did we have threat under control? We had.
Did we?
No,
I don't
it
know,
took a
Steve.
while.
Did we?
No.
We
didn't.
never got above 19. But it went wide on a lot of things, which is why Overwatch was pretty good.
So
Correct.
when it pops, it deals a bunch of damage to Kelly, right?
No.
No, we lose. He dies.
We just lose on that one. Oh yeah, because it was second phase, the second one. Yeah.
Wide Awake has a threshold of 15. Now we're gonna be good. Because that should never really pop.
Yeah, it'll probably pop once. Early on when you're building, you just let it pop once and then it loses 15, so it kind of does its job for you.
Yeah.
But then that's a third card out of 5, so that's what becomes a little tricky in the expert.
You never block with allies anyway, so.
Right. Yeah.
So that's why it's interesting.
The other thing of note is if we overload with allies, we get a lot of allies. So like it's weird because those allies, when you rescue them, they come right into play. So Utopia and Danger Room can trigger immediately.
That was something that happened a lot in my second.
I'd probably pop out Rock Slide and maybe somebody else, Angel, and I'll probably just get rid of Cerebro. That's the other thing. Cerebro's better in solo, I think, where you have more allies you can grab. Specifically, I can't go get Cyclops. So I can grab him as a resource, which is great. But yeah, it's an interesting card. It's like you got to get back through your deck to make Cerebro good. So it's like you're spending one to put it down, and then
it's almost
getting a card, but when you're getting it, it's I don't know, it's a little slow. And the same thing happens with Cyclops when you get to the end of your deck, you don't have all those things to grab anymore.
Yeah.
It's like you need a way to get through faster. So
it's almost like they wanted us to wait for Storm to be able to play this campaign properly, where each of us can, we can actually play our signature allies.
Oh yeah.
Makes sense.
Well, Shadowcat can come in and then you at least have one less issue there, right?
Yeah, we're good. But I never really needed to play her because I think Shadowcat would be a great ally to have the +1/+1 because she avoids guard, she avoids.
Sorry.
Yes.
What is Cyclops' ability? For
he
your
adds
signature
2
deck?
counters.
He adds 2 counters.
Yeah.
So she has a little thing where she has counters, which are free resources. And then when he leaves play, he removes 2 counters. So this card felt like Mutant Protectors. It's just like you need this at the right time. And you basically we basically have the ability to kill all the minions. So this is a cool card for tower defense. Wrecking Crew. Right? Those are the ones you want to use that in. Sinister 6. I think that card becomes a lot better, which I love that stuff. I love when like alliance cards are better with 3 and 4 players. And when cards like this are like, cool, now I want to go do that. I want to go play Psychic Misdirection and stand together in Hela. Like I'm dying to do that scenario.
Because
so fun.
She's gonna hit somebody for 15.
So
right.
I mean,
right.
we're
and
at the point.
She's gonna thwart for 7, and instead she removes, and it's 3 for 14. Like it's so cool.
So we're at the point where we can play an Avenger, we can play a Guardian, and we can play an X-Men all in one scenario, right?
Yeah.
So
and we
cool
all
things can
play
happen.
honorary of each. So then
So we can make
Right, we
each.
all make each other.
honorary.
Well, you have to run. You would have to run 2, right?
Yeah.
So you make someone. You make everyone. Everyone's X-Men Guardian Avenger.
Correct. The best.
I don't know. I'm just gonna write it in.
Oh yeah, you should.
Jean
Yeah,
Grey's a web warrior.
yeah, she should be.
Yeah, I don't know. That's how
gonna
I
be
felt about my
all
deck.
over the
Like
card.
everything was irrelevant except my signature cards and the ally stuff.
Yeah.
So
with protection,
like psychic misdirection didn't do anything. I mean, Polaris was fine because she was an ally. I never used repurpose.
So I
I
think
felt
maybe-
like I
although
agree with
that's
you.
all
I
I
felt like
really
my
had
allies
in
did
my
everything.
deck.
so maybe Brandt, maybe
Becomes interesting.
for the next game, if you're still playing her in protection, maybe let's dive deeper into what else could you do? Because the repurpose with the energy barriers or the other one makes perfect sense, you know?
Well, here's the thing. I could do other stuff, but there's so many slots taken up by let's work together.
Yeah,
Which I think is great because you can't get that experience when you're playing solo.
correct.
So I don't mind that my deck, it's kind of like our decks build themselves. We're putting in 3 of the trainings, we're putting in the allies in our aspects that are X-Men, we're putting in game times, and then next thing you know, your slots are full, but that's the plan.
Yeah. And then
So I feel like to switch out the plan, if I wanted to be like, I'm going to defend 2 or 3 times a turn, I would need a whole different deck, and I couldn't fit all those allies, and I couldn't fit the X-Men cards.
Yeah, it wouldn't, and then it wouldn't make sense. Correct.
So
Unless we
I think
take
that's the
one
thing is that's why
character-
that's why we were building together, was to make sure we all had the cards, so we all work together. Because if one person puts all the cards and the other people don't, then you don't have the teamwork.
Like, what are we doing?
But yeah, I don't know. Like I can see some little things she can do. Like she can defend for other people and use the shield to not take damage. Like that's a creative protection thing to do.
But it's only one shield, like so. That's
But overall, I don't really know what she does. And like, does she play perfect
Control.
defense because she can go to
No.
3?
If she's playing that, she's playing.
Oh, she can
control.
pay for her cards with this.
Yeah.
That would be a big deal. So she could play defense cards with that.
Yeah. So she's paying it because she can use it once per phase, and she's using this for control. So if you, and again,
But man, you're going to go to other mode real fast.
Exactly. So if you're doing that, but that's kind of tricky. But once threat is under control, then you're like, who cares?
Right.
So for me, I think I could add more threat removal cards because there's a lot of crisis. So maybe for me in my next deck, instead of adding lay down the law, I'm going to be putting the crisis avertance. And I'm going to play that.
And then Overwatch makes a lot more sense.
Yeah.
Because that was the thing we didn't have with Overwatch. Like it was great because it was 0 for 3 or 4 threat removal.
Yeah.
Which is totally fine. Like it's a great, but yeah, you could play Crisis Averted and then it's 0 for 6.
And then Love of Justice, I think, is the card that gives +1, or Passion for Justice.
Yeah.
So that goes up even more. So that could be interesting. So
Yeah, there's a lot of Crisis in the next one. We have to remove 8 threat on those to get the allies.
The allies. And then, but again, the main is not the main concern. Funny. But yeah, it's all the side schemes.
Yeah, usually I find the main pops once early.
Yeah.
And then
It will start at 3, and then we'll go up, right?
Right. In the first turn, we won't clear any off of it. Presumably, we'll be clearing off. But I'm always amazed because it's like you get Magneto, then Magneto helps clear 2 threat. Like,
Yeah.
and then you get Jubilee, and then she can clear 1. And next thing you know, especially in solo, and then boom, 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 boom. And then you look up and you're like, oh, I got 3 allies, and there actually aren't any side schemes.
True.
And there's 1 Sentinel in front of me. You know?
That's one thing that I noticed. Like, okay, so once you get on solo, that 3 threat Injustice, but I feel if you're not playing Justice in solo, it's going to be way harder.
Yeah.
Because I don't know against Saber. I think that's why Sabertooth feels more of a race, because he's healing.
He heals.
he heals, and then whatever so you're not always getting these big turns that where you're doing 9-10 damage.
Yeah, and the tricky part is just you have to block him all the time in solo. Whereas you can see, what do we do? Maybe take 2 turns where it was like, oh, cool, it's in front of you and you have a tough.
Yeah.
Right? Or Cyclops is like, cool, I'll just block. Or
Yeah.
we stunned him. Like, so we had all sorts of options for dealing with this. Somebody else will stun him, so then I don't have to worry about this.
Yeah.
But most of the time we just flipped down. It was like, cool, we don't have to worry about it. But in solo, you got to flip up every other turn. And the threat threshold, if you don't have threat to deal with, there's all these side schemes coming out that start at 3, 4, even 4, and that's a tough number in solo to get rid of for most heroes. That's 2 turns.
But that little police guy, that little police cop at Metro PD.
Yeah, he gets a little
Metro
better.
PD. Yeah, it helps.
He gets a lot of work done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
there you go.
Cool. All right.
Cool.
Well, we'll do
Yeah.
Project Wide Awake next.
Well,
yeah. I mean, I would switch aspects, but I would stay in this aspect. I don't know that I would change much. I mean, the psychic misdirection could be better in the next one because there's more sentinels that come out. But specifically, it would be good in the third one because Master Mold just puts 3 in front of us.
Okay.
Oh yeah, the
To
defense
start.
card.
So it's like there are a lot to get rid of. I think Brian, we played that right with Eric.
It's mold, yeah.
Master Mold, and it just was like it was long because you just keep getting, because somebody's gonna flip down every turn. So there's another sentinel coming out with tough and 5 health and does 5 damage. So you're like working as a team to get it down, and they just keep coming every turn.
So one thing that I noticed is when I did play Master Mold in solo, you only start with the captive to find the prisoners. There's one side scheme when it starts, and that's it.
Yeah.
That I thought I was like, wow, that's so easy. Compared to mutants, where there's 4 side schemes when you start.
Right.
So I was like,
yeah,
wow.
but you should have a sentinel in front of you, but you drew like the easiest sentinel in the deck. So you should try one where you specifically get the Mark 8, and when you flip for him, there's an upgrade in the pile. Because that's what I got over and over and over again. So then he has 10 health and retaliate, or he's got 8 health, tough, and deals 5 damage. It makes a huge difference. Like
thoughts on the Gambit article
getting
today.
those ones,
Now Oscar's asking us about Gambit article today.
No comment. No comment.
I don't know what to say. I mean,
cool.
I like to just wait till they're out. I love seeing them. I looked at the cards. He seems exciting. I'm excited Gambit's here. I think the charging makes sense. I didn't see the thwart is probably the most exciting part, that he can thwart an alter ego.
It's so good.
That ability that he has is really neat. And so obviously it'll be fun because I think it'll be a good time, like as maybe right before he comes out, to maybe we do like a 3-person stay in alter ego game.
A triple alter ego game.
Because Black Widow, She-Hulk, and Captain Marvel would do it, right?
They could definitely control threat enough.
There's probably other characters that you've done it with, but those are the ones that jump into my head.
Yeah, those are the 3 best ones to do it with.
Right. So that could just be a fun thing. We could say, hey, Gambit's coming
just
out.
there
Here's alter
marking
ego.
Which ones he's
I
done
think
in alter
Black
ego.
Widow plays Shield, right? Or Captain Marvel plays Shield. They both.
Captain Marvel is actually better because if she gets the Agent 13, she can ready her.
Does she do Shield leadership or does she do Shield justice?
Shield leadership.
Just what? Leadership?
Oh, yeah.
So there's not a lot because she can't play Homeland Intervention and all that stuff, right? So she's putting allies out.
So the best combo with Shield justice, with Shield leadership with her, is because once you have that airbase, what's it called there? The
Homeland Intervention.
The destroyer.
No. The one that draws to discard a card to draw 2.
Oh, the thing in space.
Yeah, whatever. The one it's called. So that one with Agent 13 and 3 get readies is you can get ready, draw 2, and then just dig for your triple resources.
Yeah.
And still remove like 8 threat, and then just keep going and dig.
Alpha Flight
Station. There you go. And it's a shield location. It's a shield support card. So it triggers off of that. So you can definitely play off the shield mechanics with her. and with Dum Dum Dugan and stuff like that. So
Yeah,
there's-
she gets
What
the
a
extra
dum-dum.
card draw, and then you can play Get Readies. You can't play Inspiring Presence.
No.
There's something else she plays. There was something else that came out and I never tried it. I don't know if it was the command centers, command teams or whatever,
yeah. No,
Yeah,
the one that,
which is
teams.
good. But because you're playing first aids to heal, right?
correct. Because you want to keep
So-
your allies on the play. So
Yeah.
the villain's always scheming. There's always something coming out. So it's always a minion. Because all the treacheries, they're garbage. Like seriously, the advance is the only thing you need to worry about.
Right.
And there's only 2 in the deck. Once they're gone, you're just like you're laughing.
Yeah.
So, and it depends who you want to play.
And then if you play like Zola with Retaliate, it'll be a pain because you're allies. Then you have to put sidearms on them and everything.
You put sidearms and you don't care. And he's just like,
Right.
yeah, whatever.
But for a little bit, you won't be able to deal damage. So yeah, it's
Do we
interesting.
have to
on
deal
that.
with any more retaliate in the rest of the game? Other than Magneto, I think Magneto
I
has
think Magneto
retaliate,
has it. Yeah.
but just him, right?
Only if that location comes up, like the basketball court or something.
Oh
Or
yeah,
the fourth one, then you have Retaliate.
cool. All right,
And a lot of people,
Idiotic.
a lot of people say they just let it pop and go to the next one because Retaliate is so crippling.
really? Yeah, you can play
Well, it's because you randomly don't know. So, like, are you putting all these sidearms in and then discovering? It's hard. Like, if you play solo and you get Avalanche and Retaliate, that's really tough. Or Toad. They're the toughest too, because Toad hits you every turn. And now not Colossus, because you could be tough. But
Oh, yes.
Retaliate sucks. So, like, those are the tough matchups. The Retaliate. The other one's like steady, and it's like, who cares? You just don't stun and confuse, and
Yeah.
they can't stun.
Yeah,
and
Retaliate always sucks.
So Toad is really bad because he damages a character. It's not you. It's just
Right. And then you have to discard card. It's not random, however. You do get to choose the card you discard. That's the only good
Right.
news.
a character. Yeah. So Blob stuns a character. Toad does it to a character. And then after he attacks, Avalanche attacks you, and then you have to exhaust an ally you control. So that's rough.
Yeah.
But if
They're
you don't
much
have
harder than the other two. That's like, if Blob hits you, you're stunned. Or if it's a character, they're stunned.
stun that character, yeah. And then Pyro is just indirect damage.
Yeah, which is rough. You lose cards off your deck. It's just not nearly as big a
Yeah.
deal.
It's annoying, but it's not that bad.
Right. So,
Right.
cool.
Okay.
Cool
All right.
beans.
Hey, 4 a.m. till 11. Yeah. It's a long day.
Thanks everybody for watching. We'll announce the next one when we decide to play it. But until then, I'm the Brandt.
I'm Brian.
And I'm Steve. Dozing off.
We hope you step into the portal.
Yeah, ASMR style.
Ooh, we should have done AS.